Actually, he's going to a fire tonight. So
Welcome back to Dice and Glory, where subplots and distractions become the main plots of this.
This is true. This is true.
Good start.
Welcome back, everyone. We're glad you can join us tonight. Really?
Really?
Maybe.
Hey, busted.
For the record, it's our stream.
So, welcome back, everyone. We'll just jump right on into it. We've got a lot to get to this evening. So, everyone go ahead and reintroduce yourselves real quick, because I don't think we quite know enough people. And some people haven't made it on a regular basis.
I'll go first. I'm Rybar Firebrand, gnome wizard, and on this ship, I guess what I'm doing right now is I have summoned a unseen servant, given its little captain hat. I've turned over all captain duties to the unseen servant. I've told it to march around and silently boss people, and I am working on the dinosaur. It's 100% my attention right now.
Okay. I am Skilgannon, the elf-ish looking individual, Conqueror Paladin, and I am currently just hanging out with my new student and kind of keeping an eye on Rybar and what he's doing with my dinosaur.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best.
I'm Dot. I play Nyx, Deep Gnome Rogue. And I'm currently looking at my maps, trying to figure out which way we need to go on this ship.
My name is Cody, and I am Lucan Aranis, and currently I'm being both the captain and the navigator. So working with these two to make sure we're getting where we're supposed to go.
We're going somewhere.
We're going somewhere. I don't know where, but we're going somewhere.
We're not going to be late.
No, you're a wizard. You arrived exactly when you need to. Go.
The name's Tusk, and on board I am, continuing the tribe's education and getting them into the appropriate amount of trouble on the boat, which is very important. Yeah.
I'm Juno, been there, and I've been on quite the long spa delousing that I had to get done.
Delousing.
And I'm back, and I'm just like Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is going on. What the hell are you talking about? A dinosaur and some kids?
Is it like an old-fashioned delousing where your hair is all like a 1/4 inch long now?
No.
Oh,
Nobody's cut my red hair. No.
Oh.
So it's been freshly braided.
Juno, have you heard what the current name of our group is?
No, and I'm very terrified to hear this. What is it?
Who wants to share with her?
Well,
The drummer.
Oh, yes. I'm the drummer for, our gang. Our name is Purvis and the Sex Raptors.
Okay. All right. Can I just be the manager and not be in that?
You're definitely part of
you're not
PSR.
famous,
I know.
so by default, you're a sex raptor.
All right.
No, that's all right. You're part of PSR. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Alright, and I'm Matthew Moon. I'm the DM for tonight. With that, introductions. And everything sounds fine on the tech end.
I mean, Amy's cutting it out a bit.
Is that better?
I don't know, keep talking.
Is that better?
That's good.
Am I too quiet? Should I talk louder like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your goal should be to blow out the
And
tech's
thanks
ears.
again to Austin for being our technical side of things tonight.
Yay, Austin.
Alright. So when we last left off, you had just sailed out of the Temple of Soon in Chult. For one reason or another, you decided that was important to leave on a hurried basis and did not have time to fully prepare a crew for the ship.
I murdered a merchant.
Are you saying that in character?
No.
We all look up and stare.
You've been sailing for several days now through peaceful waters and have since left Chult in the distance. As you stand on the ship's deck, your eyes cast upon the churning sea and the ominous sky above, you hear a low rumbling in the distance and see dark clouds rolling towards you, as if the forces of heaven have wished against you from traveling further. You rush to secure sails and brace for impact as the first raindrops begin to fall. Thunder rumbles in the distance, echoing through the ship's timbers. What do you do?
So I imagine you're up by the steering wheel,
Yeah.
and at the front is the little unseen servant captain. And I'll say, Captain, what should we do? And I look towards the front of the ship.
You just see the unseen servant's hat kind of lift off and wave in a panic motion and then go back on its head.
Whoa. I think we're supposed to panic.
No, it's don't panic.
Oh.
That's the secret.
Does he speak their language?
Uribar, aren't you like a wizard or something? Can't you like control weather?
I open my spell book.
I can't read.
I will minor illusion a small raining cloud over Tusk's head.
Not exactly what I meant.
What's everyone else doing? As you can see, you have maybe 30 minutes before the storm hits you.
Is it really windy?
The winds are starting to pick up, raindrops are starting to fall. It's just like a black wall of clouds just rolling in towards you.
I feel like we already went through one of these.
It's kind of like Minnesota.
We definitely
Yeah.
did.
It's like, I feel like we went through a
Let's
storm
take what we
already.
learned from the first one and
Not say
apply
it's
it to
not
the second
coming.
one.
So we need to remove the sails
All right.
so that we don't destroy them.
Get
Again.
catch on fire.
That
I will let you use either Wisdom Survival, because you've been through this before, Dexterity with your sleight of hands, or Strength Athletics to tie off riggins, remove sails, and otherwise attempt to prepare for the storm ahead.
I am the captain. I am telling people to do this, and I will give out guidance to
go on.
you.
Delegate.
You have 5. You want sleight of hand?
I will take
Very
riggings with strength athletics.
Strength athletics.
Okay.
Do you want to do survival? You do.
I can do stealth or sleight.
I have a 7
Yeah.
stealth, 5 sleight, and 6.
And
Okay.
do you want to do strength?
Well, yeah, athletics is fine for me, but I was actually wondering, can I find a way to get some kind of a tarp up over Purvis?
Yeah.
Not necessary. I got him covered.
And I'm
God, he-
standing
I see what you
telling
did there.
people what to do,
Excellent choice.
Who's rolling what?
keeping
then?
my eye on the storm.
What do you
All
want?
right, so who's going to be rolling which one first?
16 strength athletics.
Strength Athletics of 16. Excellent. You're able to start tying down the sails. Juno.
You want
Sorry, Nyx.
Nat 20 plus 7 for stealth. What was it?
So which skill are you using?
Okay, you said sleight of hand or
Sleight of hand, yes.
25.
All right, you tie down. You make sure everyone's tied down to the ship and not going anywhere.
Swell.
You want stealth too?
I see what you
No,
did there.
it was survival.
Swell.
Survival
The
and
ocean
sleight of hand.
turn.
Do you want me to do survival?
It's
And you
whatever
have
want to
guidance.
do.
So you
If you want to take action before the storm hits, you can. Otherwise, you're welcome to
And a D4.
suntan. until the last
19.
moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
Add a
roll
D4.
it.
19.
19. Excellent. Rybar, are you doing
Rolling
anything or
special.
just?
I'm still with Purvis, and I've taken out my tent, and I've set it up on the deck, so that his head goes into the tent. I'm nailing it. I'm nailing it
How
down.
big is
All
this
right.
tent that you have?
No, it's only big enough for his head.
Okay.
Which is only big enough for you then.
Well, no, me and him in there.
Oh, together.
Oh.
There.
you're
Yeah, no, he wants to go in the tent with Purvis.
you have a cabin.
Just
Sorry.
Trying to keep him calm.
As a quick reminder,
He's my ride.
this is what your ship currently looks like. So Purvis can't really fit anywhere other than on deck.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was trying to get the tent for.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I don't get too much glare on the screen.
So where is he? On there front?
He's on the front half of the deck. But everyone else does have cabins.
Well, I can always abandon Purvis and go to my cabin, but that's not the plan.
Yes. So as he's putting up the tent, how does it? Are you rolling for that tent to put it up? Because I want to see this roll. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to cover his bases.
Oh, you're gonna make me do
Yeah,
it.
I will take
You're
sleight
gonna
of
make
hand,
me do
athletics, or
that.
survival to secure the tent to the ship.
I would like to argue that my tent has an arcane basis.
So you're casting tiny huts.
No.
That's what I thought he was
Oh, that
gonna
would
do.
be awesome.
I thought that's what he was gonna do.
Rope trick.
I don't know that spell yet.
There.
Sorry.
Okay.
There's my athletic
Okay.
rolls with guidance.
I guess it's gonna be athletics.
All right, go ahead and make your roll.
Guidance.
Yes.
Yes.
He has guidance.
I forget.
Everyone has guidance.
I don't.
Oh.
I did not.
You
Oh.
should get guidance. You're a barbarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just take Fate Touch.
That doesn't give you guidance.
Oh, sorry, not that one. There's
With
another
all of
spiritual
my
warrior.
dice combined,
Oh man.
I'm a 4.
So, Skilgannon, are you gonna spot check his work?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to spot check his work.
Never let the wizard's work go unchecked.
8 plus 4 plus 4, 16.
Well, you realize that it would have flown away in the first stiff breeze that came along,
Yeah.
because it was already starting to fly away on the stiff breeze that's currently flowing.
Skilly, you're ruining it.
I'm making it better.
It definitely feels as though he was relying on Purvis to hold the tent down instead of vice
no.
versa.
You were just camping it under, just like pinching it under his head. Oh, good lord!
Oh man.
And you were gonna stay in that?
There's no room for you.
All right.
Just me and Purvis.
As you scramble to finish setting up and preparing for the storm, it descends upon you with all its fury. The wind howls like a vengeful spirit, and the sea roils beneath you, throwing the ship about as if it were a mere toy. Rain lashes your faces, stinging like 1,000 tiny needles. Enormous waves rise like mountains, threatening to engulf the ship. You cling to ropes and railings, struggling to maintain your footing as the ship is tossed about like driftwood. I'll take dexterity saving throws from everyone.
I am tied.
Correct. If you're tied, you have advantage.
No, I'm tied to the dinosaur. So whatever the dinosaur does, I do.
So
Your oh no is
is
still
this
much better than my
something
oh no.
that I can see.
I am giving the
Yes, you
dinosaur
can see.
guidance.
Then I have
D4.
advantage because
Excellent.
I'm
And
a
if you
bard.
have
Very
tied off with the riggins, then you would also
That's
have
really
advantage.
good that I
in case
have
you go over.
advantage.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Well, then you just have a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
That's not a good sign.
Are we in
20,
trouble?
baby.
Well,
You've made the artificer do a
We'll see how
dexterity
it rolls
saving
here in a
throw.
second.
You know how that goes.
Okay, maybe I won't be cursing your
All right,
guys.
we'll start with Tusk.
Plus a D4.
That would be an 18.
All right, so you managed to hang on to the railings and the deck, and you're not
Go
quite
overboard.
overboard. Juno,
At 20 plus 3.
a 20 plus 3, you're almost like, it's a natural environment for you.
Yeah.
Because I'm helping Purvis, does he get advantage on the roll?
No, if anything, he would have disadvantage because you're, weighing him
I'm
counterbalance.
gonna swim in just a second here.
What was the total?
So I rolled a 17.
For-
Purvis rolled a 1.
All right, Nyx
9.
and Lucan.
You're gonna lose Purvis.
All right, well, in this case,
We're going swimming. Oh god.
Wait, didn't you tie everybody down?
No,
No, she
one said
tied
tied the
the
sails
sails.
Oh,
They
I thought
never-
I did that.
you did, but no one said they tied themselves down.
Oh, well.
Didn't think about that one. Whoops.
I tied myself to Purvis.
So if you have a 16 or below,
That is the common
you go
sense thing
overboard.
to do.
But here's my question. I'm
Yes.
down trying to reorganize this kitchen that you guys all destroyed. So am I safe down there in the galley?
Knives start following up.
Yes,
around.
so you don't go
Oh
overboard.
no, they're already on the floor.
But you are able to stay standing and continue
Don't
organizing
go
the
throwing
kitchen
you
without
guys
problem.
in there.
These guys.
So let's see, I
Whoever
believe
it
it's
was.
Rybar, Purvis, Nyx, and Lucan all are swept overboard as a wave crashes over the side of the ship.
What kind of dinosaur is Purvis?
Stegosaurus.
Okay, I have to Google really quick. Can Stegosaurus swim?
Question.
So
Yes.
How far up
Maybe not in
is
rolling
the main
waters,
deck
but-
from where I'm at in the water?
About 10 feet.
Cool. I'd like to Misty Step,
All right, so you reappear on top of the deck.
and I'd like to grab a rope and toss it over.
Yes, Tusk.
Toshk would like to take a rope. 2 ropes. Tie one rope to him that's already tied to the mast.
Okay.
Tie the other end of the other rope to the mast. Take that end and dive in.
All right.
Real quick, can I
I'm going to
cast?
save
Can I cast Bless for some of these rolls that are about to be coming up?
You will be making a concentration check each round to maintain it, but that's fine.
But I'm just saying, let's bless some people and get the best chance of getting out of this.
So you can bless anyone that is currently on deck.
Currently on deck, well, that would be me, Lucan, and Todd. Oh, are you on?
You're
Are
in
you,
the
are you,
kitchen.
are you on
I'm in
deck?
the
You're
kitchen.
not there. He can't see you.
Correct.
Oh,
But yeah, okay, so
Juno's below deck.
so
Yeah, I'm
myself, Lucan, and Tusk.
All right, and then what is your actions? As Nyx is now in the water, along with Rybar
Trying to
tied
swim.
to the dinosaur.
Do we have any flotation like the little flotation?
Do you?
I do.
Oh God.
I have a giant pot that I would like to go up and throw off to the side so that he
Like a
can get in
cast
it.
iron pot?
Yes. Well, no, like a
I will-
like a steel pot that would float.
Oh, so you want to turn it into like a buoy? A
So he
buoy.
can jump
Yeah.
in there. At least him or you.
Okay.
I'd like to be tying myself down.
So Purvis starts to sink very quickly.
Yes, he does.
According to a paleontologist at a university in Arizona, he said that all dinosaurs could swim, but
Yes.
it's unlikely the
But he did not
Stegosaurus.
swim very well, and he's sinking very quickly with Rybar attached to him.
And it's terrible waters.
Oh, I
Yes,
know.
Tusk.
I dove in,
can I? Oh,
Okay.
and I have one end of a rope.
Mhm.
I'm tied. I would like to make it to a Rybar. I usually, if I was on a dry land, I would have 90 feet currently. Because,
Halved for swimming.
yeah, so I have 45 feet.
Excellent. I will still take an athletics to fight the raging waves.
Yes, I am raging, if you were wondering.
So is the storm.
cast off the armor.
Okay.
Cast off the armor. Tie myself off. Rope out. I'm jumping into the water
Okay.
as well.
So you have half movement for swimming and an athletics to move forward. What's
Tying myself down. And
sit down.
then tying another rope to toss out for someone to grab.
I
18.
cast off armor.
18. You manage
I
to
am
dive
worried.
very skillfully and fight the waves as you reach Rybar 10 feet underwater.
Tied
To the wrap.
to the
Purvis.
neck.
Yes.
Of course it happens right away.
I'll die.
19 over the side.
Excellent. You also are able to make it. Where are you going?
I was heading for the same direction. I'm hoping
Okay.
to get some stuff
So you
around.
catch up with
Okay.
with a tusk.
Okay, so can I grab the rope that that Rybar has tied to the dinosaur and try following it down?
Yeah, you can still see.
Second.
Well, for the two that are underwater, Nyx and Rybar, what are you going
Oh.
to do?
Attempting to swim.
Give me an athletics, please, at disadvantage.
Oh man.
I have an idea.
I'm hoping he has
12.
12? You managed to kick yourself up to the surface at least, so you're not drowning.
Okay. Whew, thank God.
Rybar, do you have any options, or are you just going down with the Purvis ship?
I cast air bubble on Purvis.
Okay. So now he can breathe for 24 hours.
Well,
Underwater.
that's my first round.
Lucan, are you doing anything?
Oh, we're already back?
Well, they jumped in and are swimming.
I'm gonna double check my knots
Excellent choice.
and then prepare to pull people up.
All right. Back to the athletic swimmers we have here.
Quick question: does Purvis get a chance to roll for swimming at least at disadvantage?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, and I rolled a 1 and an 18.
He's
so
rolled
disadvantage is
more
why
than
he's sinking.
one.
How long was the rope that you tied yourself off to?
It's a 50-foot rope,
Uh-huh.
and it goes around the neck, around me, around the neck, around me, around the neck, around
So
me.
he's literally like 5 feet away from you.
He's in the
He's
same
like
space.
attached to him.
I am.
Are you saying
like-
like a figure eight?
No, I'm.
this?
I.
Expand that air bubble to go a little bit around Rybar's head. And then
It's
cover
not. I
Purvis.
read it twice. It
Yes,
doesn't work
Amy.
that way.
Yes.
Who's down here by me?
Currently, Tusk and Skilgannon are both.
6 seconds of communication.
What is that even? No.
Or you see Tusk is like,
How much rope would you say I had left over?
After wrapping yourself around multiple times, maybe 10 feet.
10 feet.
I know it seems like a really stupid idea.
I'll hand you 10 feet of rope.
We just start.
I'll tie it to the end of the other rope
Right.
that I had brought with me.
Right. The 50 feet. I'm 60 now.
So is it the athletic swimmers?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
that's-
What are you doing?
Okay. I'm tied to the ship. He basically effectively communicated to me that he's good. I
one way
will
of
tug
running.
twice on my rope because that's the universal sign of
Get me the heck out of
pull
here.
me up.
Yeah.
And then he'll start pulling on his own rope to get back to the ship.
Okay. What's Skilgannon doing?
I'm going lower to try and attempt to help Purvis in any way possible. Like, I know that's probably not a lot I can do, but I'm just trying to keep him from falling even faster.
Do you get down there by him?
Yeah.
Does our
You see a bubble of air
ship
around his head,
have a rowboat?
and I do this.
It does have several. It has several emergency life raft rowboats.
Perfect.
He wouldn't have had such bad dexterity if you didn't put the tent over his head.
Currently on deck.
That's not true at all.
I'm under
You
still.
blood.
Right?
doing?
I see the double thing, and it's like my rope, his rope, my rope, his rope, his rope, and so I'm gonna go and try to start pulling as
Okay.
well as I can, which isn't
You know, At
great.
this point, you've seen from inside on the windows looking out, basically Skilgannon and Tusk just leap off the boat. You saw several others fall off the boat along with the dinosaur. What are you doing?
Is there a lot of water on board right now?
Nothing that's currently affecting
Nothing
its
crazy.
buoyancy.
Okay. Is there any way that I can like detect a portal anywhere that maybe we can get the hell out of here?
Yeah, does it auto detect or does it require a skill check?
Auto.
Bonus or something?
If it's within a mile.
Yeah.
Okay. You had to suggest you take that class.
No, he said, "What is it?" And I'm
That's
just
true.
like, "Hey."
You do actually detect a portal of some kind, but it's about a mile out.
Okay.
Just start swimming.
But then can I also cast protection against evil and good, or good and evil?
Sure. And that's
In
How long
case.
does that last?
That one lasts an hour. Can I cast it on all of us since we're all on the? If we all get back on.
what's
if
the-
you all got back on the ship, but currently it's only you.
What's the target amount?
But
Yeah,
currently
but
you are
she's
the
You
only
mean-
individual in this
She's
room.
under.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, so
says-
what are you doing with Purvis?
Like I said, I'm
That's it.
you know, I guess stupidly, I'm trying I'm getting underneath
I
underneath
can
one of his
concentrate
arms,
for
and I'm just
24
like trying to
hours on
help
it.
swim up while he's
Target.
helping to try and swim up. I'm just trying to get up. I'm lift. Let's get some lift going.
Give me a
Oh, that's
perception
Hunter's
check.
mark.
Mark.
Maybe you
Some
could
lift
maybe
going.
you could smite him upwards.
No, I believe that's a different wizard type build.
All right.
Oh, the good and evil thing, you mean?
All right. 21.
All right. You see out of the inky blackness from below you a very large tentacle starting to come towards Purvis.
Oh no!
So back to Rybar. What are you doing?
Air bubble.
Okay.
Because it's not concentration.
No, it is not. It lasts for 24 hours.
And then I will comfort Purvis.
All right. You can give me a perception too.
It's about to become comforting.
Go, 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 go.
16.
You also see from the inky blackness below you a massive, like a gargantuan-sized tentacle that looks like it may be part of a squid or octopus reaching up towards you and Purvis.
I would like to whisper to Purvis and kind of direct his eyesight to it and tell him to attack.
Go deeper.
All right. Nyx.
I'm
tail
gonna be
swing.
looking for a rope.
Tail swing.
I believe there are several ropes in the water now, so
I'm
you
gonna
could
grab
one
one
and
and
pull
just start
yourself on
pulling
deck.
myself on deck.
Dusk. You get back on deck.
I'm
Lucan is standing there. Nyx has pulled his stuff up on the other side.
I'm really worried about you.
I'm gonna tie myself onto the rope now. I'm gonna
Pretty good
fall
so
back
far.
over. To it.
So Tusk has an idea of dropping. The idea is to tie a lifeboat to the real boat, and then Purvis can kind of use it as a kickboard and stay afloat. Right? That's kind of the idea. Like, and if we need to get 2 lifeboats involved, we can get 2.
Everyone on deck. You guys have
Idea.
try doing?
Yes.
All right,
Idea. We just keep Purvis on the rope. The
And
boat
drag
is
it.
going, and
Just
it's
drag it
water
in the water.
skiing.
Same idea with the lifeboat, but he might get tired and sink.
So everyone who's on deck, give me a perception check.
On deck or on board?
Who's ever on board? You can see out windows.
Well,
16.
7.
21.
You might not want to get high this time. So, as you are, trying to tie up the life rafts and trying presumably pull some of the remaining party members above water, You see a colossal wave looms overhead, casting the shadow that engulfs the entire ship. You can only watch in terror as it crashes down upon the ship, unleashing a maelstrom of destruction. The impact is deafening, a cacophony of splintering woods at the screams of the ship's, few crew that's left. You see the little invisible guy waving his hat frantically before he's washed away.
How dare you, sir?
You're battered and thrown from your positions, tumbling into the tempestuous sea. Chaos reigns as you fight against the powerful currents, desperately trying to stay afloat. The ship has been capsized.
Tusk's immediate response is to draw his great weapon and start attacking the hull of the boat to get into the kids.
Wait, where are the kids?
They're inside. You left them all in
As
the
well as
lower
me.
hulls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone who's not on deck is now in the ocean. Anyone who is in the ship currently has no escape routes unless you swim.
You're gonna murder children?
And the lifeboats are in the water.
The lifeboats are, they were attached to the ship still, so they're
Oh.
tied to the ship underwater.
Can I roll a perception to see if I see my shiny armor that I cast off
Sure.
before jumping into the water?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Tusk is full blown going into that ship.
Alright, go ahead and give me attack. Or just damage.
I'm gonna go too.
Miss.
Juno's gonna go and try to get all the kids together
Okay.
with me.
So right now,
So we're all in the
everything
same
that's
spot.
above you, so normally the tables are bolted down.
Right,
So, they
so
don't
everything's
move.
upside
So everything's
down.
on the ceiling, and you're now on the
Right.
on the ceiling as the floor.
Topsy-turvy. Yep, so I'm gonna go find the kids.
All
Can
right.
I deal, you want me to roll something?
Let's
Survival?
do just a dexterity or survival check to maneuver along the new terrain you have.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, there you go. So you're able to maneuver to the doorways fairly easily. You find all 10 of the kids now. Yeah, you're up to 10 now.
Oh my goodness.
In the cabin hallway, as they had come out when they started to rock and tip. And they're all kind of just standing, or some are crying, some are sitting, but on the roof of the hallway that leads to the cabins.
So I'm gonna take my 50 feet of rope and I'm gonna make them all grab a hold of it and wrap their hand around it so we're all together.
Okay. Back into the ocean, Rybar and Skilgannon. You said you wanted to spot your armor?
Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Yeah, you can see it glistening brightly in the murky waters, slowly sinking.
Got rid of it finally, no more jokes.
You're not gonna go for it?
Purvis or armor? Purvis
I got
or armor?
Purvis.
You got...
Actually, with the air bubble, you could probably hear me. I got Purvis! We're fine!
It's barely more than a whisper over the roar of the sea above, but yeah, you can make that out.
Do it.
Do it.
Maintain your shininess.
I'll need athletics if you're going to attempt to swim for your armor.
Do it.
Real
Do
quick.
it now.
That is a 9.
9. You actually get pushed away from your armor from the undersea currents. As you can see, your glistening beacon of hope getting further into the murky waters.
So,
The jokes.
can I see if I spot a water deep gold emblazoned waffle
Oh,
iron?
yeah, go for it.
A 1. I don't see
You
it,
don't see anything. It blends in perfectly with the water.
I definitely
but I
don't see it.
assume that it's sinking.
Now here's my next question. What are we doing about the long tent or the long
I told Purvis to swing to attack.
is it within range to attack?
No, it's more something you can see reaching up from the depths of this ocean.
So it's not, yeah,
It's probably still at least 50 or 60 feet away.
Could I try and animal handling in some way to try and get the surface and swim?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving
So
you
you're
on.
going to try and get Purvis to swim better.
Can Purvis assist me for advantage?
Sure. You're attempting to swim, right?
You're still tied to him, right?
With his help,
He's
we
tied to
rolled
Purvis,
a
and Purvis
20.
is tied to the
All right.
ship.
So you actually make ground, so to speak, in going towards the surface. You're
Okay.
about 20 feet from the surface now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tied to a sinking ship because of him.
Well, you're actually, here's the best part. You're tied to a ship and then tied to an anchor. You're essentially just...
Do I have a knife?
You should.
I hope you
Unless
do.
he took something
You have
else.
magic missile.
Never misses.
Right. Should I go ahead and just delete cast off armor from my inventory?
You can leave it for now.
Okay.
That's so.
I do have a dagger. Excellent. My turn's over though.
All right.
I return to being fine.
Well, Tusk, how much damage did you do?
I did 9.
9. You do not get through the hull yet. Lucan.
I'm attempting to pry it open with a crowbar.
Okay, give me tool use. Whatever you want to use. Probably strength.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. That's not
Do you
great.
have the power armor ability yet to get advantage on strength checks? Or was that a 6th level ability? That might be a 6th level.
That's not an artificer ability.
It's not a him right now ability either way.
It's an infusion. I'm pretty sure it's level 2. Anyways.
The answer is no, I do not. That's just a 10.
I'm continuing my...
You can see the nails on the hinges starting to pry, but yeah, you don't get it open. Oh, let's see.
I'm going to get his attention.
Nix, what are you doing?
I am going to untie myself from the ship.
Probably wise, because the ship is looking like it's gonna go down.
Do I see? I mean, I know the lifeboats are like are still attached to the ship. Do we see them anywhere? We can or anything that I can
they're
unattach
still
to
secured
float.
to the deck of the ship, so they're
Okay.
underneath it currently.
Okay.
But if you're in the water, I will take perception checks since you're not focusing on breaking the ship open.
13.
15. You also see a gargantuan tentacle starting to rise from the deep.
Does she see the captain?
No, the captain has disappeared. He's invisible. His hat was washed away.
Dang it.
You know, you and the kids.
Yeah, we're sitting here freaking out, and I was just curious if I'm trying to keep them calm. Is there any way I can speak to the thing that's attached to the tentacles, or it cannot hear me?
So
'Cause it's sonar
you haven't
through
seen
water.
it.
I haven't
You
seen it yet.
You haven't seen the tentacles yet because you're inside the ship.
Okay. All right. Well,
So
we're
right now
just
you've got
gonna
10 panicking kids.
Right. So we're
tied
keeping
off on a
calm,
rope.
and pretty soon I'm pulling out my tanker of plenty here.
Alright, do you want to attempt to get through the hallways to like the port and try to attempt to swim out, or do you want to try to go to the bow?
Well, we're trying. I'm gonna keep the kids like attached to one spot. I'm gonna go venture and see what I can find. to
Okay,
get
so
out
you're
of
going down, presumably to the
here. The
entrance.
opposite of what you'd think. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going further into the ship to try and find the exit.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Tusk.
I-
Damage again.
I'm chopping into this thing. I'm getting these kids out. Oh, come on. That is not
What are you rolling?
Or are you?
not gravy.
Was-
Or are
made
you
out of
trying
steel?
to help me with the crowbar?
But what were you rolling?
I was rolling damage.
This
You
is
wanted
just hacking
damage.
away at the hull of the
Oh.
ship.
That would be a total of 6.
6. Well, you have now seen splinters and cracks appear as you can see water start to rush in where you've caused some holes in the hull.
Well, great. Now the ship's not savable.
He never was.
Not that.
Oh, whatever you're doing.
Do you think this is a bottom of the ocean floor adventure?
All right, so that's a 15.
All right, you managed to pop the hinges off and swing the cabin doors open to get inside the hull.
I'm assuming we're sucked in.
Yep, with a rush of water.
Perfect.
So on Juno, you start to hear the sounds of waves almost crashing through the passages in on the inside of the ship, and see a wall of water starting to fill up your hallway.
Well, I'm gonna go get the kids, I guess, and see. Well, can we head towards where the water's coming, or is it gonna push us in? We can't get out.
You could reasonably probably push through it.
Okay. How far
So
for the
they
surface
are on
of
the,
the water?
the cabins are basically on the lowest tier, so they're
Right.
now the highest on the inverted ship.
Correct.
You got down one layer,
So we need to go
essentially
back
to
down
where
to go up.
yeah, so you have to go up one to get the kids, and then
Yep.
back down to get to
Okay.
the mountain opening.
And then what's my surface footage to the surface of the water, to the air?
If you exit through one of the main ports or the main doors on the ship, you've got about 20 feet to go up.
Okay, so
To
I'm gonna
get
get
to
the
the boat
kids
service.
to bring them back to where we need to be.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Underwaters.
Well, I'm foregoing my armor and back over to try and assist Rybar in getting.
Do I see him sinking?
You can see him swimming. He's actually managing to stay in control.
We'd like to go to him since we are
But
swimming.
you're already going this way. I'm catching up and helping you go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you have Purvis and Rybar, and then you got Skillganon coming up at an angle.
So I guess I better perception check for other people in our group.
You can attempt to spot him more, yes.
The flash to help out.
A dirty 20.
Alright. Well, you can see Tusk, like halfway above the water, just hacking at the ship. You can see about 15 feet down from him, and now open port side entrance into the ship, and you see Lucan kind of going through there as it's starting to fill quickly.
We'll head to Tusk. Can we get
Alright.
there in a turn?
Yeah, you can get there. You're only about 20, 25
We're gonna assist in bashing open the side of this with Purvis's tail.
Alright. Go ahead and add, just roll damage on Purvis's tail.
Well, what is it for damage?
It is.
Just go ahead and roll your damage.
You're talking about the tail.
Yeah.
It is 10-foot reach, and it's 66 plus 5.
6d6.
Yes.
Nice.
So it's gonna be
15 on mine.
Alright, you cleave a chunk out of the hull, and now you've gotten enough where you can see through it.
23.
And then
Plus 5.
with the damage that you just dealt, you just burst a
28.
large chunk of the hull in where you can all. Well, Purvis cannot get through, but the rest of you can get through.
Can I free object interaction cut my rope so I go in?
Yep.
Because
Yep.
50 feet probably would like.
Just tie you off and just leave you hanging.
Yeah.
So, Juno, on the inside, you suddenly hear another eruption of wood and splintering as another wave is coming from the opposite direction. But you can also hear the shouts of Tusk yelling for the kids.
Okay, we're going towards him.
Alright. So, not more than a few seconds, and you duck down another hallway as you see Tusk now standing there, as barely managing to stand as the water's filling up around him.
Okay.
I don't like that I'm deaf. What did you say?
My apologies. When it comes back around to us, can we get the lifeboats unsecured? And
I don't know.
Let's see. Nyx.
That's what I was gonna try and do is
I
see
don't
if
know
I
what else to
can.
do.
Can I cast Mage Hand to kind of like help me try to see if I can try and pull the lifeboat up towards
So,
the
Mage
surface?
Hand is limited, I believe, to 10
10
pounds.
pounds.
Yeah,
so she
I don't
wants
know
10 pounds of assistance.
Yeah, 10 pounds of assistance.
And what are you trying to do with the lifeboat overall?
I want to try and cut and try and pull it up to the surface and like
Okay.
you know like a kayak, like if you tip
Yeah.
over, you want to
Yep.
and just dump all the
I
water
would
out.
say you could have advantage on trying to cut the whatever's holding the lifeboat.
Okay, can I? Yeah,
So you'll roll damage.
damage.
Purvis is a monster. He's just
What's Lucan doing?
elephanting it on.
I think I get advantage. Oh fuck.
Since
Five.
you've now seen
the open ocean.
5.
5. Not quite, but you are starting to cut the ropes. You see-
Trying to get to the kids.
So you go through the door, and then you hear a splintering, and you see Tusk just smash with the assistance of Purvis a hole in the hull of the ship and dive in. As you come through the door, you can see essentially Juno and the kids coming from the far end of the hallway.
I'm gonna
As
try
it's
to
quickly
get
filling
over
up in water at this
to
point.
them.
Oh, that's good. That's
Is
even
it-
better
is
on the save. Oh, we'll take the block.
I was going to look at our stream and it just started some random soccer guy. It's like, I failed.
Yes.
The goal of what I'm hoping to do is to get all of them tied to the rope so we're at least together.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see, who's left in the water? I believe it's just you two?
Well,
I'm
I
in the
mean,
water too, but
perception to see if there's any kind of something floating, like broken hull.
There's plenty
something.
of broken
So I'm
timbers,
trying
masts.
to collect something because even if we get the kids out, they need to be able to float on something. And
Purpose.
you're working on the.
There is, all your masts are floating in the water. You've got, at this point, wreckage of the hull floating in the water.
Okay.
we all know that I'm not that strong.
Are there any
so.
doors that people can go
There's at least one that he pried open.
That's
Pried
not
off.
funny.
Only one
Rose.
person can go.
Not funny, Rose.
The wand of fear doesn't do anything when you're the one
Does
afraid.
not. Everyone else who's in the water, as you were
Yeah, because the
climbing into
good-looking
ship,
guy dies
you
with the
need
door.
perception checks. So I need
And the
us.
Titanic.
You can now see, so Juno, Nyx, and Lucan. Everyone else knows what's coming.
Aided.
Nat 1.
Never mind.
That's
That giggle.
What did we roll? I'm sorry.
Perception.
This is worse than my last one with a 10. My last one was a 16 though, so
23.
23. Tusk.
Natural 20 for 23.
Oh, so you said you rolled low.
Yeah, I rolled 2 total.
So Tusk and
I'm busy.
Juno, you see the gargantuan tentacles rising from the depths,
Man.
and they're coming straight for the shipwreckage.
Time to go, kids. Let's go. Let's go. Out the boat. Out the boat. Out the boat.
All right, so you managed to get everyone out.
You can.
Oh, you know, it's my turn.
Question.
Yes.
You can definitely.
I think I've
but
established
we're getting out of
that
this boat.
Purvis
Oh, no, right.
is an object like a ship or wagon or something, right?
I mean, maybe a wagon, but not flotation device.
not a ship.
But I think I've also established that in some kind of a device I can cast rope trick and it stays with the device.
I don't think it'll work with Purvis because it's a creature.
But in between the shells, in between the arms, if I were to cast rope trick, Could I stash all the kids in there for an hour?
Roll percentage.
Well, how about an Arcana check?
Well, you think you can do it, but whether it's gonna work as intended.
71, which is a lucky number in most countries.
It's a lucky number at this table, I guess. So you managed to secure the rope, the material end of the rope, to one of Purvis's scales, and it seems to be dragging the rope trick with.
So I'll do the universal sign for all these kids in that rope.
Now.
I think I must be deaf to that language. That made no
That's a new
sense.
one to me.
That's new to me too.
The universe.
But the kids apparently pick up on it because they're fighting for that rope trick. Yeah.
Unfortunately, is still full of like Sultan-style pillows and whiskey on the dry bar.
And does the water go in to the rope trick, or it doesn't allow it to?
I'm going to say no unless the DM says otherwise.
Well, I'm not quite sure what the wording on the rope trick is. Does it leave a permanent opening? In which case, if it's underwater, it will fill with water.
Shut up. It creates an upside-down chamber
Okay.
with the opening on the bottom.
Mhm.
Which is exactly the description of like modern scientists and their underwater labs. The water doesn't fill unless there's a place for it to drain
So
to.
there's pressure. You're using the pressure bubble to keep the water out.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think it's perfectly level.
All right.
It's perfectly level. There's no way it's gonna get not perfectly level.
It's magic.
It's a
So
demi
it's
plane. Of course, it's
magic.
As
perfectly
the
level.
last kid climbs in,
The
you
little
notice
one,
that-
right?
The littlest one, of course.
Go, nameless pally buddy.
You see the water start to fill in and then stop, maybe like a foot deep inside there.
Oh, my pillows are ruined.
Yes, your pillows and any of the furniture you have in there is going to be waterlogged at the end of this.
Man,
But the kids are technically safe.
It's
for the
magically
moment.
destroyed and created every time, so it's fine, but it still bothers me.
Oh, that's not good.
So,
That's not a good.
So as you are starting to just barely manage to stay above, the storm is still raging above you, of course. You see another colossal wave start to peak as it's coming down on top of you. What are you gonna do? You have one action.
Oh no, we're
Underwater.
5 feet underwater, where it's calm and peaceful.
That's not.
That's
how water
not how
works.
that works.
oh, we have a bubble
Let me go
still.
with the physics on the rope trick.
Okay, no, the rope trick is attached to Purvis.
Yes.
So there's air bubbles.
Purvis.
So in this case, then the water that you're in dips as it turns into a new wave. Now you're going up with it.
Animal handling to try and
Oh,
keep,
God.
swim the Purvis still. Purvis is gonna try and swim it through.
All right, go ahead and make a swim check.
No. Am I still allowed to aid Purvis in his role?
Not on this one.
Oh man.
Oh no.
But so
Ah, 16.
it's not enough, unfortunately.
What?
Not to surf Purvis on the wave. But as
I
the
can
wave,
breathe underwater. I don't care.
as you're all scooped up in the wave and you go up and over, the last thing you see before blacking out is a sight of a giant kraken's maw open in front of you.
Except
then
we
go
haven't
black.
seen that yet.
That's
All
true.
right.
You two didn't see anything.
All right, new characters.
Yep, I'll say. Judge 2.0 is coming. To
Roll
No, you
46.
saved the kids. You're gonna just play as the kids now.
Roll 46.
Welcome to the inside of the Kraken.
As you wash up on shore,
Swashbuckler
gasping for
time.
breath and disoriented from the shipwreck, you catch a sight of a mysterious figure standing at the water's edge. You are not dead this time. This time.
Oh, is it just me?
No, everyone. Including Purvis.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay.
You catch a sight of a mysterious figure standing at the water's edge. She is unlike anyone you've seen ever before. Her lower body transformed into a mass of serpentine tentacles, while her upper body is draped in seaweed and tattered cloth that conceals her face, lending to an air of eerie mystique to her presence. She stands there, unmoving, tentacles swaying gently in the surf. The swirling tides seem to respond to her very presence, creating an aura of both beauty and menace. It becomes clear that she is the guardian of this desolate shoreline, a kraken priestess, a harbinger of untold secrets and mysteries within the island's depths.
Ursula?
Not quite,
But yes.
but yes.
Cool.
It's her cousin from.
Was she the
second
Kraken?
one?
She looked so much bigger up close.
Are you interested now? Go flex for her.
I mean, I'll do that. But that's not what I'm interested in.
Goes up to her.
What do you?
pukes
So
up
you all
seawater, starts
currently
flexing.
essentially barely alive, but you do see this. So what are you gonna do?
Is my air bubble still on?
No, it's been more than 24 hours apparently.
Oh.
24 hours.
Does that mean I got a long rest?
The kids.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
about to
yeah,
ask.
we
I was
see-
waiting for him to get back to me.
Do we have the rope trick or what's going on with the kids? We see perception for the kids.
Rope trick's done.
Rope trick is done.
It only
We're
lasts
all
an
just
hour.
sitting here.
Are the
Percep-
kids,
You're all kind of laying on the beach, barely breathing at the moment.
are the kids there, Tusk?
Give me a perception check.
Can I help with that?
Guidance.
You can't guidance, but you can make your own perception check.
Are 50% of the kids here? Just the top half.
Oh my gosh, you're a monster.
18.
19.
You do see all 10 of the kids spread out along the beach about 20 feet down, but they all seem to be there. Now, whether they're alive or not, you're not sure.
The Tusk. Yeah, I was gonna say Tusk leaves the weird tentacle priestess to the rest of the party and goes to the,
Oh, I'm
kids.
head to Paladin Junior.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
And Purvis, come with me.
Purvis is not moving very much. He's breathing, but he's not moving.
Okay, you hang there, buddy. We're gonna go check out this one. I'll come back.
I'm gonna ask who the person is. Who the tentacle lady?
Yes.
Nice
As she
tentacles.
responds in a more vague than anything manner, her voice is a haunted melody, almost like you're listening from inside a seashell.
So,
You
like,
have been spared from the depths, traveler, she murmurs, her face still hidden by her shrouded attire. I am the guardian of these waters, entrusted with a sacred duty. Until the Kingstones are restored to their rightful places, none shall sail these seas.
So we can't sail in the water. That's not what that means.
You don't see any remnants of your ship either.
But we have all our stuff.
Tusk yells back, "That's an oxymoron. How do we get to the Kingstones if we can't sail to them?"
On top of that, did we grab the Kingstone out of the church?
No, I thought we were gathering
in the-
and bringing him back to him.
well, we have one.
Yeah, you have the
We
one.
didn't take the one?
Who has it?
Someone had it in a bag.
Someone had it wasn't a bag of holding, but
I
somebody
thought
had
Tusk
it.
had
The
given
kid-
it over to the priest.
Yeah.
The kid stole it and gave it to you.
No, the
I took
kids
it.
Kid stole it from Jew.
gave it to me. I gave
Oh, yeah,
it
the
to
kids-
the guy to put it in the vault, and then I thought we all decided to leave it there last time.
I swear someone said they took it out of the vault before you left.
I believe we took it with us. So
So
that
it's
being
probably
said,
Brayden who has
as
it.
basically as a guidance beacon to find the other ones. Because it was talking and no one wanted to listen to it. It was trying to make bargains.
Well, there was the most.
So then
I
I'm going to
wonder why we don't
retcon
wanna
this.
listen to
I'm
it.
going to go back to the 7th fin on Purvis to see if it's still tied there.
Yes, it's still tied there.
Good thing we
Sweet.
saved Purvis.
Yes,
I'll say more like it's actually in the backpack that's strapped to Purvis's
absolutely.
spine, but yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I would do. On the inside, you see these straps going around, and there's like several backpacks. That's exactly what happened.
That's
Exactly.
Oh.
So what everyone else doing?
What about this portal I found? Where how are
You
we
no
further
longer
or
sense
closer?
it.
It's gone.
So it's
okay.
over a mile away.
It's over a mile
Okay.
away.
Okay.
Okay, Legs, I need you to talk to me. What's going on with these Kingstones?
They are starting to reawaken and emerge.
Legs.
And it seems that you found one of them.
Background.
Great. So we can't leave until we fix the problem, but we have to leave to fix the problem. No, we can't sail, but
can't
we can
sail.
swim.
Yes.
Oh man, we need a different dinosaur. Do you have any suggestions for us on how to deal with this quiz of a puzzle you've given us?
Well, you are on the mainland.
Oh, where are we?
Well, my patron decided to spare you, though not your ship, and put you on the mainland.
I look around. What does the land look like?
Almost desert-like.
Oh.
I mean, right now you're on a beach, but you don't see much beyond sand, and lots more sand.
Well, since you have saved us, you are clearly benevolent. Do you have any other boons for us?
Your gear, as one of the tentacles kind of drops a bag on the shoreline, you hear a clanking of metal, and other accessories.
Did they find his
Is there
shiny
is there a super shiny seawater rusted?
Everything is right in this world.
I will finally cut myself free of
Of purpose.
Purvis.
He's
Scratch
been talking
it.
to her, tied to his neck this whole time.
I'll scratch Purvis a couple times.
As Purvis kind of like leans over to accept the scratches.
I need you to talk to me.
And then I'll go and see if my armor is in there.
Yes.
Sweet. And I'll say, Legs, help me get, and I just have her, I'll have her help me bring up the arms and click on the cast iron.
You hear more uncomfortable sounds than anything as the tentacles attempt to help you with the set of armor.
You're really useful. You know what? I like you.
Just gives you a blank stare.
I get that a lot. Okay, I don't know what else is doing. It's going to take me a few minutes to do this.
So kids, how are the kids looking?
They are alive, but most of them are unconscious. They appear to be sleeping more than anything, most likely from exhaustion and stress.
Okay, so upon looking over the kids, I'm returning to this conversation that's going on over here.
Is my tent in it? Does she get my tent? In the gear?
Are you going to switch to the gear?
Yeah.
There is a tent.
Yes.
The tent was tied to the ship. The tent is gone.
Nope. DM said I get it.
Nope.
Sorry. Yep. Nope. Metagame. Anyway, I guess I'm returning to this conversation. Do you know whereabouts? And you say the mainland. Do you know any nearby landmarks to give us a better idea of where we are on the mainland?
The island from which you left is directly west of here. Yeah, west of here. So you're on the southeast peninsula of Faerun.
I'm educated, so can I do like a history check to see if I can mentally map this out?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I'm a navigator.
So could somebody else do
And
a
I have
history
sunscreen.
check to see if they can map this out? I rolled a 2 plus 3 is a 5. I'm pretty sure we're in Thay.
You're rolling good today, aren't you?
So Quick Trip is.
You're good with
that way.
cartographers.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
good with
who's
maps.
Who's the map expert in the group?
I'm the navigator.
Go
She's
ahead
the
and make
map.
a check.
For what?
She's the map. Is she like
Use-
I'm Dorothy.
what-
She's the map.
What ability score?
Intelligence.
So intelligence plus your proficiency modifier,
Correct.
which is +2.
So
But she's got history plus
while
3.
they're all rolling things, I have
Where am I looking at? I know, but I'm
couple
looking
of
at just my.
yes.
And that.
so
No,
Tusk
my-
will actually
what
pick
what
up
did he
each
say?
kid.
No, so it's
And kind
cartographer's
of
tool.
tuck
So
them
it's going to be
in
intelligence
Oh,
plus
So
your
they're all in
proficiency.
one location, right?
Okay.
19.
And then he will walk over
That went okay.
and then ask, you said your patron spared us.
Yes, he did.
It's like, what is this?
Couple of questions. Who was your patron?
The Great Watcher in the Sea.
Ah, okay, because we all know him. And then also, you mentioned the Kingstones, which means you're aware of what they are.
Yes.
They're not as impressive as my axe, but everybody insists we find them. But do you happen to know where the closest one is?
The specific locations, I am not sure. However, there are many who are wiser in that field. And one of the
Yeah, I just kind of where they were.
trying to pull them out.
They're horrible notes, but yeah.
Didn't one of the Kingstones say that he could help us find the other Kingstones?
Yeah, the one you have with you.
And then, well, having multiple people help usually is a good idea. Do you happen to also know that if we get the Kingstones, can we just put them together right then and there, or do we have to take it to a specific location?
That specific fact is something beyond my knowledge.
Understood. Okay.
What was your total on the
19.
19? You are in the Kalsham Desert, or Kalasham
Kalimsham?
Desert.
Kalisham?
Do we know where
Okay.
the Anorak Desert is? I don't know if that's correct.
So this is Chult.
Yep.
It's basically the bottom corner of the Faerun, and
We're trying.
up here is Sunbury.
What's that desert place up
The
there?
Anorak
That's the
Desert.
Anorak Desert.
That's
Okay.
where we need to go.
And this is the current desert you're in, Kalamazoo.
So we did get a location,
A mile.
general idea locations of where the other ones were,
Correct.
right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did anybody take notes on that?
Well, I know that if I commune with the stone, it could give me some guidance.
Because knowing where we should go first would be a good idea.
Okay.
Like closest.
Yes.
Because
I'm
there's
gonna
trees and
commune with
stuff.
the
You might be able to
stone.
get stuff.
Alright,
out of
well, from your remembrance, the earth was in the land of life and eternal force, surrounded by the sea. The water was hidden within the city that never breathes, in the sea that never leaves no tracks. Fire was within the burning sands. The air was in the home of the cloud giants.
Yeah.
The darkness one was in the what's the term? It was in basically the Shadowfell,
Okay.
and the light one was in the celestial planes.
So when I commune with it, hold it to my forehead, whisper sweet nothings. I'm
Whispers back.
gonna ask it for a general direction for the burning sands one.
The best you're getting is one of the major deserts in Faerun, and I believe there's only 2 or 3.
No, this
And
is,
that is most likely.
what's that?
What did you pick up?
This big old. I had this. It's tied to a backpack, so I just unzipped it and I just put my forehead on it.
Rybar, it's a massive stone.
Okay.
To normal individuals and medium size, it's about yay big.
Well then, I'm a mountain dwarf, so it's probably pretty
So
big.
it's a little bit larger, but it's not as dwarfing compared to Rybar.
It's half my size. Oh, sweet stone.
Can I do something?
Yeah,
Are there any animals like crawling on the shore or anything like that?
you can do a perception or an investigation or a nature check.
Let's talk in a second.
A nat 20, and are there any hermit crabs in them?
There are several hermit
Can I
crabs.
talk to a hermit crab?
Sure. Do you guys speak with animals?
I do.
Then yes, you can.
All right, and I'm gonna ask if they have any advice for us on which way to go, which would be the quickest way to go where we want to go.
The best you're picking up from them is inland. We like the ocean.
Same thing.
That reminds me.
I'll go curl up.
Inland is a desert.
Okay.
And just
We need to spend a couple hours gathering bales upon bales of seaweed,
Yeah.
so
Good
that
idea.
Purvis doesn't die.
Yep, I agree.
I will summon.
Okay.
I will cast Unseen Servant ritually,
So sea hay, basically.
and I will have it start gathering.
Okay. What does everyone else want to do?
Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't either. I'm
Is
sorry.
there, so as the Kraken priestess kind of realizes none of you have any other questions, she simply signs kind of almost floats backwards into the ocean until she goes below the surface and then disappears.
Legs,
Deuces.
you're okay in my book.
You see a small tentacle wave.
Oh man.
Should we find a place to like
I'll
set?
give you credit.
Yeah.
Don't set
get
up
away
camp.
with the
Yeah.
Maybe
doodling.
take a
Yeah.
long rest to recover and
Sit-
recuperate.
Yeah.
And
should
maybe
we take
even a
long to set
5-minute
up
rest
camp?
for us to ponder and recuperate.
Yes, we can. So we'll be back in about 5 to 7 minutes. Alright, welcome back. Whereas we left off a few minutes ago, our intrepid heroes had just washed ashore after a harrowing encounter with a dangerous storm.
Clearing out the
So what are you all doing?
After we gather the seaweed bales,
Mm-hmm.
can we take a long rest?
Yes. Yeah.
decent.
I will tell you all that I'm going to create, or destroy water with the focus on create.
Okay.
Wise.
But that makes 10 gallons of water. Where are we going to put it?
You could dig a hole in the ground.
And that we all just take turns slopping up some muddy water.
Basically.
Oh yuck.
I can take purify
That's not gonna
food and
happen.
food and drink.
Okay.
So we're at least getting rid of disease and poisons.
And salt out of
Paladins
water,
just change their
right?
spells.
Pure-
But we don't want to
Long
add
rest,
salt
right?
to the water.
No, you want to
because-
take it out.
Paladins
I'm
don't get to
saying.
change their
If
spells
you're
on long
purifying
rest.
it, you're taking the salt out. So you can
Yeah,
drink it.
we
Are
could
they
probably do
prepared
that with salt water.
casters, Or are they
Yeah,
like
right, the
sorcerers
seawater.
and bards?
Can you, as an
The
artificer,
bards,
generate a
I
bag of
mean,
holding?
they're half casters.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fill
I
it
don't
full
know,
of
I don't
clean
know
water.
if they prepared the
There you go.
spells or do they just learn
500
spells.
pounds of pure water.
Well, it says always
already have a
prepared,
bag of holding.
unprepare.
Then
I'm gonna
there's
empty out my
prepared
bag of
casters, so yeah, you
holding
can change
and
it.
put everything.
Okay, I'm just
back.
seeing what I'm
Oh,
just
I
seeing
don't
what
have
if I
anything
have
in my
anything to
bag of
help with the
holding.
situation.
What's going on? Oh no, everything's in the bag of holding. I'm gonna transfer everything from my bag of holding back to my backpack,
Okay.
and
Oh,
we can
so-
put the water in my bag of holding.
Oh, yeah, because 10 pounds, it carries 500 pounds.
Yeah.
We can just be like a little handful of water.
Then
Yeah.
to save your spell slots, you could just fill it with seawater and then purify it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
That's
How
what
much
we-
can you purify?
All of it. The whole ocean.
Maybe not.
Amounts of water.
Instantly kills all sea life.
Range.
Yes.
It's a
You
Okay,
can
the
change
craft
your
will be
list of
there.
spells when you finish a long rest.
10-foot sphere.
There's nothing
5
I can
foot
help
sphere,
with.
10 feet
But
away.
still, you can do it.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
good to
cover
know
the entire
now.
bag of holding.
I can cover it all. Here,
Technically, I think you have to go
Save
in and
it
do
all.
it, though.
I'm going to just get 500 pounds of seawater, purify it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just drop in a bit
Salt
of a
tablet?
potion, and that'll do it.
I-
We're trying to remove the salt.
Are you trying to extract the salt or simply remove the salt?
Can I
We
have
can
some
remove
salt
the
for
salt.
my?
We
He's
can
trying to
extract salt later.
purify the
Extract it, and
water.
then you use it
Yes.
for-
I need salt for cooking.
Right, but we can just get a
Preserving.
pan.
The
You have
downside-
cook's tools, right? Yeah, you can just get a pan, do that, let the water evaporate, and you're
okay.
left with salt.
True.
Since I can't really help in this situation, can I kind of be looking around, seeing if there's any I mean, we're in a desert, beach,
Correct. Well,
beach,
from
beach
kind of-
mixed with a desert.
A beach that you can see leads into a desert, yes.
I mean, just trying to figure out which way to go, like a road or something to
Me and
get
the,
us out of
me
here.
and the kids, you know, the youngins of the
gotta start
tribe,
walking at some
will
point.
be gathering crabs.
Okay.
Decent.
You're getting crabs.
Yes.
We're taking the crabs.
I look
off
through the
beach
junk.
and throwing them in a bag.
Is the little hat there?
You do
I'll
see
call
the
the
hat,
paladin.
but there's no servant.
The servant summoned. I give the hat to Purvis. A little bit
now-
of shade.
Now it's Captain Purvis.
Well, no, it's shade.
Oh, okay.
Don't burn his little head, you mean?
Well, I don't want him to get a little burn on his top.
It's a good thing I'm looking around to see what's out in the desert in front of us. I don't notice
Lots and lots
that.
of sand.
I'm
And sun.
great. I still haven't put the armor on yet.
Good. It does give you disadvantage on heat exhaustion checks.
Oh boy.
So, what are your options? You can go inland or attempt to swim
Is there
after a long rest.
any so there's 0 driftwood on the beach?
There's none that you see, no.
Like not even just from our boat, but like in general.
There's nothing on this beach.
Interesting.
I think
There's no leaves.
No.
I suppose there's no trees.
no guts, no glory. Let's just head straight east into this desert.
We know how big the desert is by my remembering of mapping.
Several hundred
things.
miles.
Why don't we just walk along the coastline?
Yeah.
Can.
Then there's food.
That's fine.
Where are
That-
you headed is the question.
We want to find a city.
So
we
probably
have to go north.
Now that I know it's Kalimshan, would I have knowledge of any cities?
Yeah, you could know some of the basics. And let's see what are some of the basics.
You said you had a tent. Do you have tent poles?
While we're doing this, does everybody have a water skin in their inventory?
Yes.
We're gonna make a tarp.
Hand me the water skins.
Basically a
please.
giant umbrella.
So the
And
question
I'll
is,
start filling up
Oh
the
yeah,
water
between the
skins.
tops of the.
along the shoreline, you want to go along the shoreline because you're on the south, like in the middle of the southern end of it, or do you want to cut through the center of it?
How much?
It'll about triple your length of travel if you go along the shoreline.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have guaranteed food and water.
We have food and water. What? Wait, how do we have food?
I saw
There's
a
crabs.
rat.
We just grabbed a bunch of
Fishing.
crabs off the beach, and we're gonna have seafood fish every day. It's gonna be great.
I can make fishing rods.
Well, no,
And I can
if we-
teach the kids how to fish.
And while the kids are riding on Purpose's back underneath the tent shade, they can be fishing while he's walking along the side of the water. Trolling with the Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
So what we can do,
Ghibli here, huh?
we can kind of walk that border where we can see the ocean and the desert.
Yeah.
And if we see anything interesting in the desert, we can go deal with that. But otherwise, we're just kind of.
Oh yeah, you
going around.
definitely could.
Plus,
So-
with 500
so
pounds
if
of
you-
water, we've got we can bathe as well.
I'll say, so if you look
So
at
I
the
can do
map,
it 3
you're
times a
like
day.
right in the middle, kind of right here in the middle. So you can either go along the shoreline or you can cut straight
I
through.
could.
So, do we know of any, does anybody here even remotely familiar with this land?
Hold on, she has
Considering
a map
you
of the
and
Sword
I
Coast, correct?
We're strangers to this,
This
land
is
when
not
we
on
first
most
showed
maps
up.
of Sword Coast.
We
Most
probably
maps
don't know anything.
Stop at
This is
Wandering
technically not the
barbarian
Sword
tribe.
Coast.
Yeah,
It's southern of
mercenary,
the Sword
yeah.
Coast.
yes,
Point of orders.
point
Um,
of orders.
So, as part of a wandering barbarian tribe, right, the Wolf Skull tribe, this is entirely in your purview. You could tell me where I was roaming around.
You presumably would know how to survive even in a desert.
Okay,
That
but
was the basics.
I was more of noting, have I been to this area before? Would I know of any nearby cities? Because I would the tribe would actively avoid major cities because we'd be seen as bandits.
Because whenever
And
you
by
got
the
close
same
to major
token-
cities, you raided them.
Yeah, by the same token, I'm a far traveler.
There are
so-
several major cities, but they are on the northern side of the desert.
Okay, so normally I'd be saying, oh, we're good right where we're at. However, we would know that we'd want to go north.
Yeah. So, do we want to follow the coast or cut through the desert?
I think we cut through.
I say we cut through. We have the water. Did we grab enough crabs for now?
Presumably.
There
You
you
know
go.
it would probably, if you were able to stay straight and not get lost, it'd probably only take you 4 or 5 days to cross. Assuming
Okay.
you're traveling at night or in the shade in the evenings and not in the middle of the sun.
And we're not using the water for showering. I'm looking
No.
at YouTube specifically.
Well, you know what? We can have a big hole and we can use it for showering, and then purify it and put it back in.
Or just make a pool in the middle of the desert.
Or
Great.
you just crawl into the bag of holding.
Oh, rude! Just hold your breath for
Repurify it.
5 minutes
I mean, I
while
still
you
have a
wiggle
day's
around in there.
rations too,
No.
so I'm gonna use those too.
Yeah, everyone
All right,
can take
all right,
a
that-
bath
I'm-
in
hey,
each other's
I'm fine
filth,
with
and
cutting
then I
through.
just do it again.
I'm fine with cutting through, but let's.
All right.
Is there any way we know what the temp is? Did you mention how hot it is or anything?
On the shoreline, you've got a nice coastal 78, 80 degrees. In the center, you're probably looking at 110, 120 in the day.
Travel at night.
Travel at night.
Travel at night and then try and
Okay.
tie in the day. Can I, being that we have like 1 million pounds of water, can I make sand castles for people to lay in?
As a bed?
The beach?
We're
In
not
the middle of the
wasting
desert.
water for that.
Why?
I was gonna say, why don't we have Purvish dig a big hole, and then we'll use the tent to cover the top of it.
Yeah.
The tent barely covers his head.
But if we dig a big enough hole,
Well, everyone go through their inventory. I do have a 2-man tent. Does anyone have anything better? I have lots of rope.
I have this pole of collapsing
call
we
the
can
people
use
with
for
my
the
conch
top
shell.
to make
Sure.
it go across.
It's called the sea fish.
Oh, I have a tent with netting and insect repellent
Got
How big is
Cool.
it?
for green dragon teeth.
I would like
no
to
longer
blow a
have for green
conch.
dragon teeth.
I know I was thinking about conscious too.
we're on a beach.
Speaking of which, you have a dragon egg.
Sure, go for it.
It's not tied to the inside of the
After
backpack.
several minutes of Tusk blowing this conch, you suddenly see just a small wave off in the distance coming towards land. As you see 5 blue-skinned elves kind of surfing in to
Yay!
the shore. Sex raptors, what's happening?
Not a whole lot. Fresh off a shipwreck, little rough. However, was offered.
Radical, man.
Right. Pretty cool. We saw Kraken. It was a wild time.
Way.
Would you guys happen to know how to get to a major city from here?
Well, yeah. You could always come to the Feywilds.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
Where is that?
And what is there?
Oh, it's the Feywilds, man. You know, just like here, but better.
So it's more better desert?
Oh no, it's a lot more trees and plants.
Is
and
it cooler?
growth.
The temperature cooler
It's a
there?
lot cooler.
Is there a track? No, never mind. That's not one of the places that we're supposed to go to. Just throwing that out to everybody.
Okay.
So a little bit more here rather than there.
Oh man, yeah. See, we're not usually around here. It's a little warm down in the southern shores.
It is. Yeah.
Do you have any canvas?
What do you need canvas for?
Shade? Tents? Large? Like a
Well, I
party
don't know
tent?
about
Do you have a party
canvas.
tent? Do you have a party tent?
That we got.
Is it like a 20-man party tent?
And it's only about 15.
Hey,
There it is.
can we have it?
We can let you borrow it.
Can we borrow it forever?
Well, next time we meet.
That's deal.
We might be dead by that time.
Next beach I get to, we'll have another party.
Party on, man.
Party
as they turn and surf back on manufactured waves into the ocean and disappear.
Hey, are they on a ship of some kind?
No, they're on
Manufactured
surfboards.
Okay. Because if they were on a ship, I was going to cry foul because our ship wasn't allowed.
No, they're on like tortoiseshell surfboards.
All right.
Okay.
So I got us a tent.
Technically, he got us a tent.
Technically, she got us a tent. But
You got us the tent? Okay.
it was definitely her idea. I was good thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, the conch shell.
Yeah, exactly. So you're heading out into the desert, huh?
So are we just
So-
cut, are we? So we're all right. Yep. Let's do it.
So we use the canvas and the poles and rig something up on Purvis for our initial walk into the desert.
Gotcha. So you're going to be able to travel during the day if you'd like.
Well, like
We'll
when
wait
it gets
till-
hot, we're sleeping.
We'll wait till nighttime to start.
But at least gives the kids somewhere to sit on Purvis and not
Right.
get roasted.
Yeah,
We'll
'cause
set the tent up, and then we'll all hang out under the tent during the day, and then we'll take off at night.
I think that's the way to go.
All right. So after a day and a half of successfully traveling in the cooler temperatures, managing to make do with what you have, as you trek through the arid and endless desert, a mirage-like vision begins to materialize on the horizon.
Uh-oh.
At first, the shimmer and haze, a trick of the desert sun, but as you draw nearer, the image becomes clear. A tranquil desert oasis, a lush island amidst the golden sands. You can see the vibrant greenery of palm trees, their fronds rustling gently in the breeze, and the glittering surface of a pristine pool of water. The oasis is a refreshing respite from the relentless sun, offering a glimmer of hope and life in the midst of the barren desert.
Shade.
Insight to see if it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of us.
everyone who wants.
I know it's real, but I'd like to look for enemies.
So perception.
I'm taking your dice.
I don't have the wisdom to even think about it. I'm going.
Yep. I again a nat 20.
It's completely safe.
I've had 4 in a row.
Absolutely.
I've killed
it
6
is.
people with those dice.
Absolutely safe. Anyone else making checks?
I rolled an 8.
I'm corralling kids. There's no
At
way.
this point, it's the best thing you've seen in a long time.
Yeah, figured.
As you venture through the desert oasis, you suddenly come across a solitary figure standing beneath the shade of a tall palm tree. At first glance, he appears to be an ordinary traveler dressed in flowing robes that flutter in the breeze. His skin a rich bronze and his eyes, though piercing, hold a depth of ancient wisdom. As you approach, the mysterious man turns towards you, a welcoming smile playing on his lips. His voice is warm and inviting as he greets you with a cordial nod. "Ah, greetings, travelers of the desert," he says, in a voice carrying a hint of enchantment. "I see the sands have brought you to me today. A fortunate encounter indeed."
Who are you?
Why don't you start with your names? You've come across my encampment.
You spoke first. You
I-
introduce yourself.
I'll come out from between the blades of this giant dinosaur. Rybar, Firebrand.
Ah, the name's Gene.
Nice to meet you, Gene.
A
Nice
pleasure to
place
meet
you got
Rybar.
here. What's that?
Pleasure to meet you, Rybar.
It's a pleasure to be met, and you're right.
Glad
Question,
you could meet me.
Gene. How do you spell that?
It's spelled D-J-I-N.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So, we okay to visit
By
your
all
camp?
means, please make yourself at home.
Woo! It's been a while since I went for a swim. It's
All yours.
Does it feel like it's magic?
There's definitely an aura of magic around here, yes. But the pool itself seems to be mundane.
Does he seem to be like dangerous or like fibbing us in a way? Like him not
You can do an insight check if you'd like.
I can attempt.
You can attempt an insight check if
I'm
you'd like.
not very insightful, so
That's all right.
I am
Does
not
he
smart.
seem wise?
He does.
8.
And he does not seem threatening at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Purvis straight into the water.
Alright.
With the
Purvis just starts splashing, all happy. It's cool
With the
and all.
tent?
With the tent and the kids still on it.
All of it. I mean, I'm not gonna take it to where it's up the
Purvis,
side of him
Purvis,
a
just
little bit.
just don't go
He's not
diving in the
drowning
deep end.
kids.
No,
I'm not gonna get our
Purvis
stuff
is
wet.
enjoying it.
You
It's
realize
being
that
cool.
Rybar is stealing your dinosaur slowly, right?
Not even slowly.
It's not. I was
It,
just
it
gonna
was
say it's
all at
blatant.
once.
It's
He also
blatant.
listens to everybody, so it's fine. It's the group's dinosaur.
So as Purvis jumps into the water, the kids are cooling off. Is anyone else staying around this gentleman? Oh, Gene?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I don't trust him.
Alright, well, with an air of politeness, he continues. I sense you possess a noble spirit, and I find myself in need of assistance. You see, I've been bound to this mortal form by a powerful spell, and I seek a favor to help me regain my true form. Would you be willing to aid me on a quest, dear travelers?
I mean, I have a way to get rid of his mortal form.
Yeah.
That's
you need help? We hits his axe and walks over.
Give him your armor.
Give him the armor.
There you go.
find out what the quest is before we agree.
Always.
Yeah. Right. Thanks, Rybar. Are you on purpose with the kids? Are you swimming? Yeah.
Sliding
I
down
think
his
I
leg.
know
He's
what you're
diving.
talking
He's saying
about.
this.
Yeah.
Water.
I do.
True
It's a great
form.
big huge water slide.
Can you assist me with this?
What would we gain as a reward?
If you're able to help me, free me from these bonds, I could grant you a boon of your heart's desire.
That seems very vague.
I'm really concerned. I think I'm gonna come back in. Put my clothes back on.
Oh, okay.
You were naked?
You think you take him off before you jumped in?
Yeah, everybody else is fully clothed, but you had
He comes out of the pool.
I'll
He just
walk
goes,
up,
and the
I'll walk
clothes
up
come
to him
off.
and very quietly say, "Can it be something else?
Was there something you would prefer?
Well, the last time my heart desired something, I murdered a merchant."
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Did everyone hear?
What? Excuse
Can we have a little more?
I knew it. Okay, moving on. I was right. That's all that matters.
I'm just saying. We can't always control what our heart desires. Can
You
we-
are a wise one, are you not?
Can we get a little more specific?
How
I just
about
had a bad.
boon
I've had a
of-
rough
how
month.
About, how about a boon that will assist you in your travels?
A goon?
A horse?
Boon.
Oh, a goon.
I like
I've
a
always
goon.
wanted a goon.
I like
Well,
a
you
goon
want a bad
better.
Goon, but that's a different story.
No. You said goon.
A
There was
baboon
different-
that,
Oh.
that will assist me in my travels. That can wear a little tricorn hat.
You and your tricorn ads, man.
Well, I got it. Somebody's got to work. All right. What would we need to do to help you?
Yeah. Well, you see, I am bound to this mortal guise as punishment for my interference in the affairs of your kind. In exchange for your aid, I need you to retrieve the elemental keystone from the temple in the center of the desert and bring it back. That will be sufficient to break the curse that holds me.
Where's this desert?
Elemental
Temple.
Kingstone?
Oh, he
No,
was in
a
some-
keystone.
Isn't that what the Kingstones
No.
are called?
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
Tusk, remember how there's Bessie and then there's Bessie? There's stone and then there's Kingstone.
Yeah, but
Keystone, Kingstone.
Are there
yeah,
more
but-
than one?
But the,
Are there
a
more than
Kingstone
one?
was also called a keystone.
Are there more than one
It
stone?
was a Kingstone.
No, the
Is it
rock
just
itself
one?
called it a
Keystone is a single
keystone.
stone.
Okay.
Yes,
Another
he's asking for a
question. Another
keystone.
question. If we free you, will somebody be mad at us?
No.
That you know of.
Insight.
Someone spends a spell to keep you trapped like this, and no one would be upset.
12.
No, no one would be upset.
No one alive.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm a really good judge of people.
I would say anything.
I would trust
Anything
this.
be.
I
Would
would.
this keystone happen to have a primordial person trapped inside of it?
I don't believe so, no.
Are you positive?
I would
As
trust.
positive as I can be, yes.
Like for real, for real?
For real, for real.
Okay.
So, but you're saying in the middle of this desert that we're currently traveling through.
A rough estimation, it's maybe a 12-hour journey north of here.
At the very least, we can go find this keystone. It'll give us something to do for a bit.
Sounds pretty dangerous.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I once again just.
Gene, I would trust you with my life.
I appreciate it.
Would you be willing to watch some things for me while I go?
Of course.
I'll hand him the small green dragon egg.
Okay.
Oh,
If you could tend this,
Excellent.
and these 10 children.
thank you.
And these.
My head. Oh, my
They
head
are
headache.
welcome to stay in the oasis.
Now, it's really important. You may not be used to this. You gotta feed them, and you can't let wandering monsters kill them or eat them.
You can't let 'em wander off.
This
Purvis?
is an extensive list of obligations.
It is,
That's an even trade.
but it's just your freedom. I mean, you have to judge whether it's worth it or not.
That's fair. It's assuredly worth it.
And to help out, I will also. Purvis is going to stay with the kids.
Whoa, let's not get crazy.
Purvis is staying with the kids.
Fine.
I will
Just
roll
so you know,
intimidation from Purvis while I-
They know how to hunt. They also know how to cook their own meals. It's quite impressive, actually.
Do I
They
need to provide fire for them to cook?
that would
If
be
they
pretty
ask.
nice. They probably make you some too if you want some. Yeah, they actually make pretty decent food. She's teaching them pretty well, actually. She's a pretty good cook.
I can make anything out of anything.
Okay, quick. Name 3
handle.
recipes you've taught them.
3 recipes. The toadstool surprise.
Okay.
The
The surpri-
dinosaur claw. What?
I was gonna say the surprise is the toad's still alive.
Oh. Okay. What was I gonna say?
Dragon.
Claw.
Dragon claw cookies, which you gotta have really strong teeth to eat.
Okay.
And the last thing was the pumpkin. What was it? The pumpkin ale without alcohol, of course, for them. But they make it with alcohol for us.
Excellent.
It sounds delicious. Now, to your task. In the heart of the ancient temple, you will find an elemental keystone. It is an enchanted gem pulsing with the essence of the elements. But, dear traveler, to acquire it, you must overcome the guardians that protect the temple's chambers. Each one of the guardians embodies the elemental forces: air, earth, fire, and water.
I might just stay with the kids.
yeah. So question: do you know what these guardians are? Can I take? Are they big, worthy fights?
They
Do they have hearts?
do not have physical hearts, but they do have manifestations of power.
Well, this is useless.
Can you eat a manifestation of power?
With enough skill, I'm sure you could accomplish it.
Oh,
Yes.
well, it may be worth it.
Take a bite out of an elemental.
Do they leave trophies behind? Can I get a trophy of the kill at least?
It does often leave a core of its elements behind.
Perfect. Okay, we're good to go. I'm in.
I got you
How
back.
do you kill an
Thank you.
elemental?
You see, as he hefts his axe,
You kill it.
a lot of this and a little bit of elbow grease.
Big hammer.
Probably not the element that it is.
So, if you would prefer to stay for dinner, I can provide you with rations and rest before your travels, or you're free, of course, to head out now.
What time of day is it right now currently?
Probably around 3-4 p.m.
Yeah.
Mid-afternoon.
We'll travel at night.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out.
We'll spend 24.
So you want to leave in the morning when right when it
No,
starts?
24 hours.
We're gonna leave at whatever time we don't want to, but we're resting here.
In other words, whatever time you want to leave, the following day.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay,
That's what I was saying.
It says, if you will please join me for dinner then, as he kind of waves his hands as a magnificent feast is spread out in front of you.
The kids will need to learn how to cook.
Well, see, that's what
Well, we
I'm
did
saying.
tell him that the kids knew how to cook, but hey, if he's providing meals, I mean.
I'm gonna eat,
It's the best food you've seen since soon.
and then I'm gonna wait a full
I'm
30
waiting to eat
minutes
because I
before
want to
go
make sure
swimming.
everybody's okay.
Moonlight dip.
I'm digging in because I don't know no better.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm
Going. Yep. Hungry. Eat.
Juno's very picky about what she eats, so
Alright.
she's not going to eat right
Have
now.
you tried these ribs?
So who all is eating?
Well, what?
Who all is partaking in the feast?
Oh,
I
yeah.
am not.
And all the kids.
I would trust this guy with my life.
Everyone gets
I trust
4
this guy
maximum
with-
hit points.
Extra. Ooh.
Extra.
Oh, fine.
I don't trust this guy, so I wasn't eating. Because
The
I'm
best food
paranoid.
you have,
SOB.
as it's a feast fit for a hero.
She's still,
Ah.
my food's better.
Right.
I'll tell you guys. I've checked it. It's good.
Well, it's too late now.
I still don't trust you.
Well,
I don't
we're-
trust you.
Yeah, but do you trust me?
Why don't you trust me?
True.
Why?
Hold on.
Why don't you trust me?
Purify food and drink.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do that for me or no?
Last one.
Okay.
Alright. So everyone receives the benefits of Hero's Feast, and then if you wish to continue on a long rest, you're welcome to, or a
Mhm.
midnight dip, whichever you prefer.
I think there's time for both.
Oh, this is
It is a non-strenuous activity.
Over here. Oh.
So,
I guess I'll
You're a magician.
just work with. I'll work with the unnamed little kid
Like
for
that?
a little bit
Add
at
4
night.
to your
Alright,
total, so
we're
whatever
gonna
you
teach him.
do.
So he once
Show
again
me.
picks up this hammer that he was gifted and attempts to hit you on the toe. Because he's learned that's the training maneuver.
That's not the training maneuver.
But it worked on
Right here,
Tusk,
isn't
and
it?
it worked on you.
No, I
Though
still.
Tusk did say to hit you on the back of the knee instead.
yeah. Oh,
Can I just? Yeah, I'll start showing him some forms and showing him how to correctly hammer this thing and practice on a tree nearby or one of like the
Of course,
palm
Uncle
trees.
Skilly, I can learn.
perfect. It's all coming together, boys.
But currently I'm not wearing the armor, so yes.
Long rest.
Yes, you achieve a long rest. The
Uh,
next day, as you head out, as you venture deeper into the desert, following the cryptic clues provided by Gene,
Gene.
you stumble upon an awe-inspiring sight: the ancient temple hidden amidst the shifting dunes. The temple is partially buried. It is stone's facade weathered by centuries of sand and wind. Massive stone pillars carved with intricate hieroglyphics stand like silent sentinels before the entrance. The entrance to the temple is flanked by towering statues of elemental guardians, each one representing the 4 primary elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Those stony faces seem to watch your every move with a stern, unyielding gaze. Symbols and runes etched into the ancient script adorn the walls and archways.
So, to recap, we have to kill the elementals.
To recap, you have to find the keystone that's protected by the elementals.
Perfect.
Cool. So would this be the time for me to, when it's my turn, I can cast Absorb Elements then?
You do that in reaction to getting hit.
Right. When it's my turn though. Right?
When you
But
got
we're
hit-
not absorbing
Oh,
the
right.
elementals
Yes.
themselves, we're absorbing the damage.
If they throw stuff, yeah. That-
Correct.
So yeah, you don't have to waste it.
No. I know. when it
Before
comes.
you is a passage leading deeper into the heart of the temple. Shrouded in shadows, flickering torchlight dances along the walls, hinting at the mysteries that lie within. As you step forward, the cool, dimly lit interior beckons you and whispers of an age-old power seem to call out to you. As you enter a small antechamber, a passageway leads in all 4 cardinal directions, at a 45-degree angle to the one you came in from.
Do you guys want me to do
And there's clearly elemental signs marked over each of the doors.
Ooh, what did they say?
a
Well, one shows like a gust of wind, a flame, a stone,
You know,
and a
the
wave.
5th element symbols.
It's like
Jesus.
Mila Lolovich, Yoyovich, right there in the middle.
the 5th element is cheese.
There is
That's
a
where you came from, because you gotta cheese your way into the temple.
there's
Got
a
it.
legendary armor sitting in the middle of the room that's just.
Can I sniff
orange
each passageway?
strap.
Yeah, you get very distinct odors. So you have like a sea breeze coming from the water. You've got a musty earth tone coming from the elemental of earth, or like almost like a singeing, not quite brimstone, but like charcoal and campfire coming from the fire one. and from the air you just kind of have a breeze, like a spring.
The
breeze.
earth one smells the best.
Let's go
Can
with
can I put my armor back on? I assume I put my armor back on
Yep,
for
that's
stepping
fine.
into the temple.
Do you
Okay.
guys want me to be doing the protector cannon, or for temporary hit points each turn, or do you guys want me to go the force ballista for more damage?
do whatever you want?
I
Which
like
one would you
I like
to
the
go in first?
This
I
one
like
makes
the
me
extra.
wanna
You
talk.
said-
I would like to know what I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
before we go into
temporary
it.
hit points. That's why I
That's
thought.
Temporary hit points? Okay. I'll do the protector.
All right, so I'm with Tusk. Earth.
Earth?
We can start with Earth.
Yeah,
Smells good.
we had to do all four, so I mean, I'm
Smells like
okay.
home.
Yeah, we gotta start somewhere.
In the earth chamber, an imposing stone door, sealed shut with a massive lock. Carved above the door is a riddle. What force can break mountains but will not shatter glass? In the center of a room is a round pedestal with a triangular fixture mounted in the middle.
Say that again.
What force can break mountains but will not shatter glass? And then in the center of the room is a round pedestal with a triangular fixture mounted in the middle.
Can we
Kind of like a 90-degree angle corner square.
can we do like a wisdom saving throw for a DM hint?
You can do a wisdom check for a DM hint.
Well, wouldn't that be time?
I think I'm pretty sure it's cheese.
That's not a bad answer, Tusk. I can't believe you're smart enough to know that.
Tribal wisdom.
Tribal wisdom.
I am the tribe elder.
There's a reason I am
Hello.
the chief.
Yes.
So
Not only am I
as
strong.
you come up with that conclusion, you kind of look at it and you realize the pedestal represents a sundial.
What did you give him?
Don't worry
The bag of holding.
So it's a sundial.
It appears to be a sundial.
Can we move the sundial?
Give me a check. Are you going to attempt to move it? So, as you start to turn it, you notice a small beam of light that's coming through the ceiling catches it, and as you rotate it, it starts to change the time that it reads. As you rotate the dial, the door starts to crumble, just ever so slightly. And if you were to turn it back, the door reverts to its previous form.
I am impressed. Incredibly impressed.
All right.
This is-
Before we go
Well,
in,
hold on.
let me
Hang
know,
on.
and I'll grant
Chief
temporary
shit.
hit points first.
I'm gonna come over and give you the tricorn hat.
It just crushes down the
On
mohawk.
top of his
Remember, you guys
tinfoil.
take it for it.
Yeah.
Thank it's underneath the tinfoil. Yeah. It's perfect. I'm
Until I need it, it sits well there.
thank you.
All right. Are we going in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess me and Tusk leading the way.
Oh yeah.
Well, I want you up front,
No, no.
Mr.
So
Muscles.
6 seconds before we go in, I'm gonna make the protector and activate it. So everyone gets. I should really know this by now.
You said
Oh wait,
4.
will it go on top?
It's a
of the-
D8 plus
Well,
What?
one of them
my
gave us
intelligence modifier, which
boost
is
to our maximum.
Hero's
4.
Feast is not temporary hit points. It is increasing your
Smirt.
maximum hit points.
Yep.
Also makes you immune to fear, poison, and advantage on wisdom saving throws.
We all get maximum, which is 12 hit point. 12 temporary hit points.
I love it. I'm feeling tanky.
You should.
I'm feeling primed.
Should.
I'm feeling primed.
Go, 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 go! This lasts a minute!
So, as you move through the now crumbled door, you find yourself basically in a 20-foot circular chamber that appears to be empty.
I
So-
run into the middle.
As you enter the middle, you suddenly feel a shake as the ground underneath you. Exactly.
You are just lucking out on this stuff today.
As the ground underneath you starts to form into a rough humanoid shape, as you now push to the side as a large earth elemental stands before you.
I attack it.
Absolutely.
What do we do?
First things first, I rage.
Of course.
And then I attack. This is...
It's important. It's
There's
important.
it's a process.
There's a method to the madness.
Oh, never mind. We got an hour. This is good.
Oh yeah.
Would have been nice. We wouldn't have run.
Oh no, I'm on it. I got this. That is a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
It misses.
8 points of damage with the great axe.
All right. It seems to just like barely chip off a little bit of dust from its shoulder. Gina, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna go at it with my. May I go at it with my longbow?
Absolutely.
So. What is that? I do not hit that.
No.
All right. Rybar, what are you doing?
Maybe.
Hunter's mark.
I know. Oh yeah, that's an.
I am gonna just since it's an elemental theme, I'm gonna
mean
try
when I hit.
firebolt.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Does an 8 hit?
An 8 does not hit.
Fire doesn't work, guys. Your turn.
Hold on. She had a bonus action she wanted
sorry.
to do.
Oh, to re-roll.
No, you don't have that. Hunter's mark.
Oh yeah, duh. I wanted to cast. Yes.
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
fine.
Thank you.
Can I move in to get advantage on this thing?
Okay, Laura
Okay.
Bailey.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, but now I just.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay, then we're hitting a level 2 smite.
All right, go for it.
That'll do it.
Okay, now just don't roll 8 damage.
Shut up.
That's not a
Once.
10, 18, 20, 24, 26 damage with a smite.
All right, as you take basically a limb off in the first strike.
That's what hammers do.
Hey,
Yeah, it's about time.
I get sneak attack, right? If I
You
hit
can
it.
have advantage to get sneak attack.
Okay.
It's kind of dark in
I'm
here. Could
going
you put on your
to,
priestly rainbow thing?
I'm gonna shoot at it with actually the longbow
All
that
right.
I got.
I think I got it, Cody.
I get it. No. Okay, wait.
We,
definitely
we
hit it.
need to
I
set
did
him
definitely
up like
missed
a
it.
disco
Okay.
ball so that way he
Fire
gets
doesn't work,
disadvantage.
so I have no actions to do, and no
You
one got
saw
hit.
his firebolt hit the wall in the opposite direction. Of
Never mind.
About to say.
And then he said it doesn't work on him.
That is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's a D10 for 2.
As you hit, it goes and just kind of like just barely melts a little bit of dirt into or sand and dirt into glass on him.
Cool. And no one's taken damage yet,
No
so
one's
no
taken
point
damage
in
yet.
rolling
His
more
turn.
temporary
He
hit points.
will choose to attempt to, with his one good arm, smash Skillganon.
Goes without saying. The shiny armor does it every time.
Well, it's the Kilgannon
22.
curse.
Yeah, it is.
All right. You will take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oof!
And then we will go back to Tusk.
Tosh will, with advantage, because there's an opposite skill Ganon. 15 to hit.
15 will actually miss. You swung where his arm was, goes right down the side of him.
I'm going-
Oh, I'm sorry.
A bonus action.
Yes. Second attack.
No, actually, I'm right where I need to be. Never mind. He'll stand there.
Don't you get
Did
two
you-
axes,
yeah,
two
did-
hand axes?
I'm using a great axe.
Did,
Oh,
did you
right,
roll with
okay.
advantage too? 'Cause
I did roll
Okay,
advantage.
sorry,
Sure,
jumped you
you're
off. My bad.
Roll hit. Longbow.
Yep.
Hold on. Bonus action first.
Did the hunters one?
Yep.
No, you have Hunter's Mark up. Bonus action for your subclass ability.
Which is
This
The
is all
Planner
new
Warrior?
stuff. Sorry.
the planner
Okay.
warrior.
Yes, you
But I
turn it
didn't-
into force damage and gain an additional D8.
Right.
That
So
is
2d8 to
valuable.
d6 for.
Yes, but you have to declare that you're doing that
Ahead of
before
time.
you roll to hit.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Okay.
Yes.
All right, but either way,
Live and learn.
Yeah.
13.
13 to
12,
hit.
12, 12.
12 hits? 12 does not hit.
Okay,
Nice.
there we go. So
Back-
Was
Didn't
she
know I had to declare
opposite
first.
anybody?
She's ranged.
She's ranged.
Ranged.
Mm-hmm.
He is flanked by Skillganon and Tusk at the moment.
The Kilgannon method.
Yes. Rybar, you are.
Would there arguably be a place that a small person can get up and also flank opposite one of them?
Yes.
So I will take my magical staff of adornment and I'm going to roll up next to you, flanking him, and attack with a crit. So it's going to be 2d8 plus 1 bludgeoning damage, magical. So that's going to be 4.
Mighty strike.
Whoa! That's
As
a
little bit of
perfect.
dust flies off. Skillganon, you're up.
Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm not the. That's not the smallest attack yet. I'm not. Oh god! I'm gonna attack 22 to hit.
Yep.
We're just gonna throw just a regular attack at the guy.
He is appearing to be leaking some sand.
God, yes.
I hate when that happens.
So, 12 damage.
12. All right.
Looks like sprung.
He's starting to stagger a little bit. Nix, you're up.
Can I cast catapult at it?
Yes,
Take
you
like
can.
a rock that I found.
There is plenty of loose gravel and
Okay.
stones now, especially since he's lost an arm. And
Yeah, his own arm. You can hit him with his own
And I
arm.
think it just
Never
it has to make a
touch you
dex
in
save. It
damage,
looks like.
All right. This is not
13.
good on dex.
Am I missing something on this? Is it just,
Does a
it just
9
takes-
pass?
No.
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 So I just,
Nah.
just
Dex 13 saving throw. So
Right.
yeah.
This one I just gotta do
So just
3d8.
3d8.
Okay.
Just 3d8.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
17. All right.
Ooh, wow.
He is staggering once again as you launched his own arm, at least the remnants of his arm, at him.
Swell.
Nice.
I mean, for shits and giggles, we'll do a bonus action temporary hit points for anyone who's taken damage. So you?
Hi.
Oh, that's 5 temporary hit points if you don't have
Thank you.
more than that, which we should all have more than that, other than him.
yeah.
And then firebolt.
His disappeared.
Yeah, mine disappeared with
Yes.
the thump of a rock.
So that is 17 to hit
That will hit.
for 10.
10 damage. All right. Is it magic? Use a firebolt.
It's firebolt.
All right. More of his shoulder kind of like crystallizes into glass from the firebolt. He's now going to take his one arm and attempt to smash Skilgan.
Again?
Again.
Other people are doing stuff.
Well, that is a 26.
Oh, yeah.
And then the second one
Hold
after you,
on.
20 hit.
Yes.
All right. So you take 14.
Can I stop you for a second?
Yes.
On that 26,
Yep.
silvery barbs.
Okay, the first one misses. And then you take 14 from the second.
Advantage.
To Nix.
Your next, you get a free D20 reroll next turn.
Well, you have
Okay.
advantage on your next
Tough.
Okay.
For the
So,
next minute.
has Tusk has seen 1 or 2 rounds of combat. Now he's kind of front and center. Would he have noticed if the bludgeoning damage is doing more than his slashing damage?
Oh,
No,
that's
it
right.
appears that the magical effects are having more
I got it.
damage than the non-magical
Okay,
attacks.
so then we're going to go with the rule of cool on this maneuver
Yeah.
here.
That's what.
We're going to
He's barely standing.
sheathe the great axe.
Okay.
Then we're going to grab the chopped off arm. And we're going to hit the crystallized shoulder with the arm.
All right. We'll go with it.
Because that's cool.
Do it.
You have advantage.
I have this vision of my older brother taking my own arm to beat me.
Decent.
It's like, quit hitting yourself.
Why are you
Quit
So
hitting yourself.
I imagine I don't have proficiency in arm because I did not
Not
take
unless you're a
Tavern Brawler.
Arm.
So I would imagine I just add strength. So that would be a 21 to hit.
That is still a hit. 2d6 on the arm damage.
Spicy. 9 plus my strength, which is 3 for 12, plus rage damage for a total of 14.
So how many pieces do you want to shatter him into? As you hit his crystallized shoulder, he's kind of like, it explodes in a rupture of glass as the rest of him kind of just crumbles to dust to the side.
He just beats it until it's just like dust because he's raging.
The only thing that's left behind is a small, about 3 to 4 inch circular, basically a core of earth.
Don't eat it.
Yet.
We need that. We might need that as a puzzle.
Can I
Bonus
sneak and
action.
go pick it up from him?
Fine.
I'm gonna sneak
For
and just
now.
go pick it up. Under.
7 temporary.
You can eat 'em
hit
later.
points.
Just make a sleight hand.
You can have an elemental heart salad.
Well, all of us have to take some.
What's your passive perception?
It's not high. 13.
You see Nick's
How much?
attention to grab the earthen core from you.
But why? He goes, no, it's smart. You're safe. Here, hold on to this. Just make sure that when we get back, we need to do the Krahana.
Put it in my bag.
I'm going to top myself off with lay on hands. Guys, next room.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right.
Water,
So,
fire.
As you go back into the main chamber, a solid stone slab closes behind you. from the earthen the earthen room that you just completed.
Guys, nobody got hurt.
Does that slab have like
Hey,
It does now.
somebody got hurt.
What did you say?
It's
it
fine.
now?
I'm not
Has a
going to be
check
able to
mark
do
on it.
anything in the fire room.
I
so.
say let's go do fire.
Fire.
All right.
But
Alright.
you want to do fire now and then be sweaty for the other two.
Well, because
If
then
you
the
get
water
sweaty now,
will wash
the
it
water
off.
will blow
Yeah.
it and cool you down.
Yeah, see?
Then you're
See?
Then you're gonna be freezing.
Smart. It'll be fine.
No.
Let's do fire
You need
next.
to get
Fire.
cold up. Fire.
I'm going to be worthless just to let you guys know, because the only actual attack I have is firebolt.
Hey, so let's knock it out.
Just
Alright,
dump the water
so
on 'em.
entering the fire chamber,
that's what
you
you
find
got.
yourselves in a room filled with 13 flickering torches, 4 braziers, and a pedestal with a blazing fire elemental sigil. A riddle etched into the floor reads, I am the beginning of end, the end of time and space. I am essential to creation, and I surround every place.
So the beginning of end is the letter D, and the wait,
No, the beginning of
the
end
beginning of
is
end
E.
is E, and the end of time and space is space. So it's E space, and what was the rest of it?
Let's see. I am the beginning of end and the end of time and space, period. I am essential to creation, and I will surround every place.
It's the internet.
It's,
It's fire.
What is internet?
Or
No.
email. Yeah.
it's air.
I was just gonna say it's air. I thought the same thing. Don't know if we're right, but
So what are you going to try and do? Because you have 13 torches, 4 braziers, and a glowing sigil in the center. And the literally space sigil, 4
Air blow it
braziers
out?
on 4 points, and then 13 torches around the room.
fire can't
Light
burn
it up.
without air.
You gotta
And
blow
oxygen.
I mean, that's what
Yeah,
I
that's
usually
what
go
I
with.
I don't know. Air just hit me when.
Yeah, I
when
did
you
too.
said
Yeah,
it.
we both had it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
fire is quintessential to creation.
I am going to
And
dig
humanity.
deep for a wisdom check.
Absolutely.
But air makes
throw
fire
a torch
to
at the
burn.
Okay, so you're taking
Right.
the torches
Can I
don't
guide?
move. Like they're basically feel like they're welded into the
A 15
Braden, can I guide
15.
guidance?
You don't think it's talking about an element so much as something in the written riddle.
plus his 4 makes me a 19.
You think E is the beginning of end.
Yeah.
E is the end of time and space. E for creation, and E is both the first letter and the last
So
letter
it's
of every
E.
place.
So it's E. The answer is E.
I will step forward and go.
Yeah.
We are the Knights of E.
Yeah.
We are the knights who say
Does it work?
E.
Does it work?
It does. Well, you kind of notice some wind kind of blows through the room, making some of the torches flicker, but nothing else happens.
Man.
Is there anything else to interact? Can we move the brazier?
Yeah, you can tip them over. They're not sealed down.
Okay, wait, what?
Can
Also, think about it.
we'll tip over one of the braziers. I'll take a piece of charcoal and write E on the fire symbol thing.
So, as your last part of your hint, think of how each of those words is spelled.
Say it again.
Think how each of the words
No,
are
no.
spelled.
The thing.
Each word, but
Say the
riddle.
phrase.
What's the riddle
Oh,
again?
the riddle. I am the beginning of the end, the end of time and space. I am essential to creation, and I surround every place.
Do we need the beginning? We need the end.
Can you say it backwards?
Place every surround. I am creation.
Yeah,
to
I was-
essential.
I was asking if it was one of those things where you could say it forward.
can't say
Okay.
Look at how it ends.
I'm just
Do we have a
used to
beginning
that.
and an end?
Yeah,
I mean,
the,
surrounding.
the torches start at the entranceway and wrap all the way around. The braziers on the 4 corners and the sigils in the middle.
What if we took some chalk and wrote E in the
Okay,
center?
well, what if
That's
we
what I
need to light the
Oh, never
flames
mind.
in a certain order?
All
Yeah.
of them are currently lit.
What if we start putting them out in a certain order?
I am the beginning
The
of
middle
the
and the
end.
end.
Matt, I have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Braden's not smart enough.
I'm not,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can decipher that you have to do something with the way that they're spelled. So torch has no E in it. Braziers and sigil does.
Put out the torches. Keep.
Oh.
they're too
no,
lit.
you put out the braziers.
Yes, because they have E's in them.
And then you.
How do you put out the
I will
sigil?
put out every torch.
Alright, so as you start extinguishing the torches, each time you extinguish one of the
Yeah.
torches, the sigil in the middle starts to get a little fainter and fainter until the last one goes out and it disappears entirely.
And then we've lost.
No, because I.
No, so and then, after a brief second of it dying out, it flares up and you see a fire elemental standing in front of you.
Ah.
Thank goodness you're here. We were waiting for you.
We wanted the
The
E's.
solution was to remove everything that does not have an E in its
Tusk
name.
will take the tricorn hat and put it on Lucan.
I am the captain. I am the leader.
I don't object.
I have alert.
Yeah, he's probably gonna
Go
go
for your
first.
Hold on, before alert. I was
Ooh.
preparing this.
Wait,
Alright.
before alert?
Command on the fire elemental. Using my wand of fear.
But just really quick, before that all happens, I take 2 ibuprofen.
Alright.
I got a headache.
Wait, does this do what I think it does?
Smartest
not.
one.
It only has the one thing.
Either way, he saves.
I mean, I know.
Oh no, I wanted him to
I know
grovel.
I'm here to box.
Nick
Ah,
was here,
dang
he
it.
would've got
He
like
still
that.
saves.
It's DC
Always
15.
does that.
Yes.
It didn't work.
Tusk is going to walk up to him, take the bag of holding, and drop 500 gallons of water on it.
As it goes out and is extinguished.
Could
Leaving a small, smoldering core.
Could I take that?
I need the
we need
water.
it for the Krohana.
You also
Bonus
have flooded
action.
out the braziers. When you extinguish the braziers, 4 more
15
small
temporary
elementals
hit
appear
points.
and quickly extinguish from the water as well. Congratulations on an alternative. You'll get an inspiration.
Sorry, I'm dumb. It's 7 plus 3 is 11, not 15.
Well,
Is-
it doesn't,
It's heavy.
it doesn't stack though, does it?
Do I
No.
find like
So
a
it's 11.
water-filled boba?
Not 15.
The braziers are now kind of like charred.
All right,
No,
so
no,
you've
for a
got-
heart of
I
a
have
water
12.
elemental.
We all
Is it
have
like a little
12.
boba?
You have
I
11.
grabbed the
Fire
boba.
Oh, you grabbed
elemental.
the
Yeah, I
fire.
picked it
Oh,
up
okay.
and handed it to Nyx because
What
she's
is it?
holding on to him.
No,
At
no,
this
I-
point, it looks like a chunk of charcoal.
Can I have my
No,
bag
I
of
grabbed
holding
it.
back, please?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
You
you.
grab it. No, you grab it. You're...
I messaged him and asked him for the bag of holding because I knew there was going to be a fire element.
Good.
I was like,
So
I
as
was
you-
trying to get it to grovel just in case.
As you go back into the room, again, another stone slab closes off that entranceway. You have air and water.
Air next.
keep up.
Lucky ones.
Air, I guess.
Air.
No.
Upon entering the air chamber, you're greeted by an eerie silence. There is a giant, ornate scale suspended in the center of the chamber, perfectly balanced. The right side,
Thanks for not
slightly
doing it in the
lowered, with
fire
a large
room.
feather resting on the scale, while the other is empty. On the wall opposite you, a stone inscription reads, "To pass, bring balance to the winds."
There you go.
So
Gotta
wait a second.
balance
There's a
the scales.
scale with a
Kyle.
feather on one end,
Correct.
and the feather
Yeah,
is
he
lower.
brought balance to the wind.
Is there anything else in here?
Give me a perception check.
Why do I always ask these questions?
Does anyone
Can I
have
aid?
a heart?
I'm gonna back you up.
I have several.
Okay.
Which kind do you want?
22.
I have some
you go.
Ooh,
There does not
Tyrannosaurus.
appear to be
I have
anything external, or anything else in the room other than a feather, the scales, which is feathers weighing down one side, and the way you came.
How high is the high side?
It's
pick you
up
up.
maybe about 3 to 4 inches.
No, from the ground.
Oh, about 4 feet.
I'll
Okay, I
pick you
can't
up.
do it.
I'll pick you up.
Just go over there and just blow on it and see if you can just blow on it with air and make it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not tall enough.
Just blow the feather off.
Yeah. Because
You
we
want
can
me to
always,
blow the feather off?
Yeah, balance the scales.
or just remove whatever's
We'll
heavy
try
on the other
both.
side, throw him
Okay.
on there.
Do both.
Just to be on the safe side, just for whatever. I'll blow on the side that the feather's not on. Because that's what he said first.
Sure. Give me a
Blow check?
Constitution. I would say that, but not on camera. Give me a Constitution check
Nice.
to expel breath.
Expel.
9.
So you kind of puff and puff, and it doesn't seem to move. I mean, you can see it like shifting slightly, but it doesn't actually move much. It'll move a noticeable amount.
Okay, so
What if you mage hand and removed the feather?
Well, I was blowing on the side that the feather was not on, just because he asked me to. Now I guess I'll go blow on the side that the feather's on real quick.
Another check.
Yeah, let's look over right here.
19.
Yeah, so you blow and the scale goes even further out of bounds.
Oh, the feather doesn't.
So wrong.
I was the.
So wrong.
That was not my idea. But the feather didn't come off.
No, the feather stayed on.
Trying to get on the other side.
You gotta do it again on the other side.
He's all out of breath.
Nobody else wants to blow.
I suggested Mage Hand.
Guidance.
Critical 20 or critical.
Alright, so you manage to expel enough breath to shift the scales, and as soon as they are balanced, they lock in place. As the scale system kind of sinks into the floor, and you hear a whirling sound like a tornado's coming at you.
Does he have exhaustion?
No, but
Tusk will
staggered for one round.
Tusk will take the tricorn hat off of Lucan and put it back on a Rybar.
It literally could have been anything that just moved the scales together.
Yeah, this one was very simple. You said
Yeah.
simply lift it.
I think, yeah.
I was like, Pole of Collapsing, Mage Hand, they all could have done it. He doesn't get a hat, I take it back and put it on my head.
For realizing that they're not smart.
So suddenly the winds within the room start to pick up, and strong gusts, almost like small tornadoes flying around the room.
Point of order.
Yes.
I announced a fart when we entered the room. Is that now swirling around the entire room?
Thanks a lot.
No, I'm looking for my matches, man.
You honest to God was gonna
blue
dart in the fire.
You can see,
In the fire
like,
room?
you can see
I told
the
him,
outline
thanks
of
for not
basically
doing
a
it in the
mini
fire room
tornado
earlier.
kind of moving around the room.
Hey, JJ, you
want
want to act first this time?
Yeah.
Go ahead. We're in combat.
Oh, yeah.
There's a tornado running around the room.
Ideas.
When in doubt, hit it.
Yeah, I'll just hit it.
Say,
Yeah,
When in
hit it
doubt,
with
hit it.
a rage, and hit it with the great axe. 'Cause it's natural
Oh
20.
hell.
All right.
You know, that's what happens when you do that.
When you throw it,
Ooh.
natural 20.
Decent.
25 points of damage.
So as you swing, you can tell you're physically stopping some of the tornado from moving as your weapons go through it. It definitely does not like that. It will return the favor and attack you. Or not, because that's a 1 and a 2. So we'll go on to Juno.
So you did, what did you do? Bludgeoning?
I just slashed it with an axe to a wind elemental.
Slash it with an axe.
And you want to multitask.
It feels great on this side of the board.
Let me see. I'm just checking something really quick. Meh.
Oh,
meh.
I believe I'm a half orc. I
Right,
have
so
the brutal curricle. No,
I don't know if he got it. If he did an axe, what should I do? A sword?
Well, if you're gonna melee, you can go opposite him and get advantage on the attack for sure.
Right, but do you think
He's counting.
He's counting.
Do it.
Just
attack.
1.
16.
20? I will do 20.
20 hits.
Okay.
Roll to see if you crit since you were.
You had advantage.
No, that would be absolutely not.
Okay. So
For
go to
crit.
your damage.
All right, so I will be doing my
Bonus action. For
bonus
the thing.
action for the
It's not quite puffing, but
So what's your
It's
bonus
not-
action? You do a D8
yes, D8
plus a D6 for sneak attack.
Yep, I got it. Sneak, Hunter's Mark. Can I move Hunter's Mark?
yes, as long as you maintain the concentration.
Yes.
You can't bonus action Hunter's Mark and.
Yeah, you're right. So that's right. So we will just do this. So where's
D6,
my eights?
D8, and then regular
yep.
damage.
So I'm gonna do it. Well, no, because then I have sneak. I have.
The D6 and the D8 are
I
just
have
your
two-
bonus damage. What does your weapon do?
Oh, it's a 6. So 2, 6, and an 8.
Yep.
Okay.
So 4, 6,
Then roll 6 again.
8.
Eight.
Can't.
Plus your plus the
18.
damage.
Plus 3. So 11.
21. All
No,
right.
11.
11.
11.
Yeah.
21's fine too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do 21. We'll take
I
21.
heard 4, 6, and then 8.
I was adding them together too, but it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right about.
What?
It's your turn.
What? You seem so offended.
Are there multiple tornadoes around?
It's just moving throughout the room.
Can I time it to get it when it's not near anyone else?
Depends on what you're trying to do.
A pretty big area shatter.
Give me perception. Oh, percentage.
Percentage?
Call high or low. Let me know which one you want.
Well, no. I want to judge whether I can do it.
Gotcha. So give me percentile.
Percentile. What is that? It's a 36.
You thinking you're gonna hit someone if you attempt to shatter in here, the way he's moving.
Is the someone him?
If you wanted to time it that way, yes.
Do it.
Shatter!
Alright. That is a dexterity save, correct? Or constitution?
It is a dexterity saving throw. I'm worried that I've opened
Yes,
it.
it is.
13 con.
13 con?
Yeah.
It does.
Oh, so it's con, not dexterity.
Wait, yes, it does succeed.
Was it actually going to hit me?
The shatter will.
Yeah, I failed.
Alright, so whatever his damage
Hold on. Silvery barbs.
Ooh.
You get advantage.
On my attack.
On attack.
Context. Well,
It's
still count
attacks.
for later.
No.
It does fail.
Can I still
Also
rebarb
saves.
myself?
Okay, but
it's
it
only
says
made the
next
saving
one.
attempt.
Yeah. They make the saves at the same
Still
time.
saves?
It fails.
Oh,
So now we're all taking. Me and him are both taking full
Full
damage.
damage.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I died. Purvis has orders to kill you.
You mean my dinosaur will kill me?
There's a kill
Oh,
switch.
That
At this
is
point, its skill is dinosaur.
15.
15. Alright. Thunder, correct?
Thunder.
Alright.
Thundercats damage.
Again, you're up.
You gave me the advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm swinging, coming in hot, swinging.
You're drawing some damage.
Oof, that is
Like, yeah,
probably
right.
not gonna
I
hit.
don't know if we're gonna
Yeah,
get two.
12.
12 will miss.
Swinging at air.
Nix.
I am going
Right
to
now.
attempt
Sorry.
That's 'cause
shoot
you
at it
wasted
with a
all your hot
longbow.
air from
Right
earlier.
there.
Yeah, it was 30 damage.
see what happens.
It's not bad.
That's not it.
Like the
Okay,
level
I
we're
missed.
at.
Alright.
I'm not very good with my bow.
Bonus action.
Ping.
Point down at you.
11 temporary hit points.
Was that?
To you.
Hey, Skill Gannon.
Skill
Skilly. 11 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
And then attempt to firebolt,
Excellent
which
choice.
might not be a great choice.
Is your max still max? Are you at-
Oh,
you at full
that's 23.
Yeah, I guess I can
You
hit.
basically took out my temp.
Two.
Alright. That his turn.
Question: what happened to the flames?
It didn't seem to affect it too much. It looked like it maybe did a little bit.
Oh, okay. But it didn't get added to the swirling, and I'm okay with that.
Not yet. You didn't do enough to do that.
Oh no!
Arrival. It's going to attack you.
It has good taste.
It does. I
kinda wanna-
12 and a 20,
The 20 would have hit.
but you shield.
But silvery barbs,
Oh,
Is a reaction.
Which you cannot use,
which.
but
you
I
cannot
can.
use?
So silvery barbs.
No.
He can use
No, I
silver
can
barbs.
actually use silvery
He
barbs.
cannot.
No,
he did it
he
on.
can.
Oh, you can?
I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
yes. We just give everyone silvery bobs on this table. It missed, by the way, on the second.
You told me to take it.
I did
Faith
that.
touched feet.
And then I
Faith
will
touched feet.
give.
It's wonderful.
I'll give you advantage to hit.
Go
No.
ahead.
You already have.
He's already doing pretty well.
You already have it. You're already flanked, right? Or
No,
is this
it's
thing
moving
constantly
around.
Mobile?
It's mobile.
Okay, then yeah, I'll give you advantage to hit it.
Skill.
Skilly.
Tusk, you're up.
Tusk will roll up on this guy. He's chasing down like, get back here!
I mean, the room's only like 15, 20 feet around, so it's not hard to be like, one step, aha, and then the other side.
It's like chasing a kid around a table.
Yeah.
I've got 10 of them at camp.
I was just gonna say he's pretty good at it because he's
Is your
used his
bonus
old
action
hat at
better
this point.
spent
20 to
on
hit,
the
not
D8
natural.
Or on the hunter's
They're both the same, I think.
6 points of damage. Minimum.
Doesn't seem to do much. Weak. Juno, you're up.
Weak grade.
I did 30 to
the
it
bonus
first with
action,
him,
the
so.
other one.
Yeah, he made up for it in the first attack.
Yeah.
Can I take
Alright,
it off?
thanks for walking.
It'll be a D8 with the other one.
I'm keeping people
Two D8s
alive.
and a D6.
Staying
It,
alive.
it depends on how
Staying
long it
alive.
lives. If you put it on this turn, then it would just be there for the next time you
It's
do
your
it.
turn.
And that's all we can do.
Is it my turn?
That's me.
Yep.
I'm gonna do-
Get any higher than that without healing.
Amy's
What
turn?
did you just use?
I just attacked. That's all I can do. I whacked. That's what barbarians
I
do.
think we
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
wash, rinse, repeat.
Give the dog
Whack.
a bone.
Repeat.
That's all I got.
Give the dog a bone.
Unless
Give
I
the
have a
dog a
bag
bone.
holding full of
Well, I
500
already
pounds
have-
of water.
A bonus
You dumped
action.
out all of it.
But my hunter's mark's already
That's a
my
different
bonus, so I can do that on
storyline.
top.
It's concentration.
Okay, so I can.
Yeah.
So I do my my primal. What is it?
Yep.
Yep. So
She had already
20.
done the hunter's mark. This was to make it force
Oh,
damage.
gotcha.
20.
20 hits.
Okay, so then I get 2 6s and 2 8s.
Yes.
Where is it? This guy.
I don't think you have a second 6.
Sneak. No, I can do 2 at a time.
No,
She's
no,
saying
I don't
dice.
think you have in there. There's only one
Handing you
d6.
A second D.
And here's
Okay.
the second D8.
Okay.
And here's the second D8.
Do you want me to do them all at the same time? Okay.
Yeah, go big,
Yeah.
go home.
This is the best part is when you roll a lot of dice.
7, 12, 18, 22,
Plus-
25.
Nice.
There we go.
That was decent.
You hear a whispering scream as it stops twirling and kind of crumbles to the ground.
Oh, don't humanize it.
Yes.
As all it leaves, besides some fresh air in the room, is a small, like, wispy, cloud-like orb.
Okay, is it a lot of fresh air? Because we need to air it out.
Now that the gas that he released in the beginning now stays in that space.
Yeah. Okay, so then I take it and I'm giving it. And I'm giving it to Nix.
Awesome. It's
Okay.
just a
Are you holding
giant
them all?
fan from Naruto.
I'll just keep it for now.
Alright, as you head back into the central chamber once again, the third door closes and there's only one passage remaining.
Who wants to mess with some water?
Wasser.
I'm sick of water.
I am too. I don't want to do it. You do this one, Skilly. Go ahead. You got it.
By myself?
Yeah, you got
I mean, we got your back.
I'll help.
All right, I'll go in there.
Alright, upon entering the water chamber,
I'll go in first.
you find yourself in a room with a tranquil pool of water in the center. Above the pool hangs an intricate chandelier with various sized crystal orbs. The chamber is adorned with symbols of flowing water. What's everyone's perception?
13. Passive?
Passives.
11.
Oh no.
12.
11.
14.
Lucky 13.
I was like,
Druid.
we have the same one.
I had the wrong
14.
11.
Lucky 13.
I would like to throw a hand axe and cut the chandelier down.
Give me an attack roll.
Attack roll.
Oh no.
We're letting the intrusive thoughts win tonight, I guess. That's a natural 20 for
Yeah.
25.
I mean, you and I are just cutting it up.
What's
with these
new?
20s.
Hit it. Roll and roll damage.
That'll be 3d6. That's cocked.
Bad.
That's a total of 9.
That's You
bad.
can see it clearly like chip away at this chain that's holding it into the ceiling, and then your axe bounces back off to the side.
Oh, come
You gonna try and
on.
catch it?
Oh,
I'll take a or dexterity
That's
saving
right, I'll
throw.
do it.
Doesn't it go back to your hand?
Is it like
No.
Mad Max, the guy who goes to loses all his fingers?
that's an 8.
And it comes flying back and trims your hair a little bit.
That's fine. I'll pick it up.
Not the hawk?
The hawk.
Now he's got a mullet.
So I guess we'll
short
take
up
a
long in the
perception
back.
check, see what's going on. If there's a hint in
It's a
this
rat
room.
tail.
But is
that a
the
rat
tin
tail?
hat?
He does
Fine.
The tin
Yeah, I was just
the tin
gonna
that
say,
came
what
out
about
of
his
the
tin hat?
is trimmed another inch.
Okay.
That'll be
That's
12.
Alright. What's everyone else doing?
Someone should pee.
If there's a riddle, is there any riddle?
Yeah, is there
here?
any kind of a riddle or
Yeah.
something here?
Someone should pee.
Are we
in
just
the
I feel
watching
like you
this
should be in
orc
the
throw
pool.
a
You don't
bone
want-
axe?
You
Cut-
do not
cut a whiz
see
in
any
there.
inscriptions. You see like murals on the wall, but
What are the murals?
Start whistling.
right now it appears to be flowing water.
Oh,
pee in the pool.
Yeah, okay. Tusk will post up.
Oh man.
Wait. Before you do this, stop. Bag of holding.
Don't do it in there.
Who wants to purify it?
Oh, takes the
Get all the
water.
water.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Nothing seems to happen.
Oh, that was a bust.
No, it turns
I'm
yellow.
gonna press the digitation that away because that smells horrible.
Yikes, did you have asparagus?
Everyone else give me a perception.
Yeah, you know, the kids.
What
Wish
an
I've ever had that.
absolutely horrible group.
So just
Ooh.
21.
19.
20.
So
That's 20.
this half of the group,
Yes, good job, guys. Cody.
as you inspect in the room, you notice a mosaic on one of the walls that's kind of covered in dust, depicting the phases of the moon in sequential order, from full moon to new moon and back again. This mosaic appears to have some connection to the chandelier above the pool.
Someone moo in the water. Pull your pants down.
Okay. So Tusk
Hold
comes out.
on. Not you.
Do it.
No, no. It's your idea.
Upon
Yeah.
further inspection,
You do
realize
it.
that the orbs in the chandelier are shaded to match the phases of the moon. You just put them in the
Do you
right
want
order.
to shift it?
Yeah, I'll go up in the
How?
chandelier. Can I go up there and try and like
Am I supposed
do
to
you get
lob you?
someone
It's about
How high is
yeah.
it?
Chant?
It's about 6 feet in front of a.
I will ritual
Six
cast
feet?
Unseen
Oh, I still have
Servant.
mage hand.
Okay.
I have my mage hand. I can.
Do you weigh 10 pounds?
Mage hand could do it.
Mage hand.
Oh, okay.
To just get it to like twist.
Basically, you can remove the orbs and you can place them on the holders in the chandelier.
I'll
Okay.
still ritual
well.
cast Unseen Servant.
Mage
For it to
hand
die.
And move in that
And
order.
then you take your hat
that
off
they're
yourself.
supposed to
So,
be in.
as the last one, as the last orb is placed, the chandelier
Happen.
lifts into the
Happens.
ceiling. As the pool of water underneath, which is now slightly yellowed, starts to rise up in a monstrous shape as it attacks Tusk.
Tusk just goes, what did I eat?
Put it away!
A little acidic.
Before I do that, can I put the tricorn hat on Nyx?
That is 2 hits.
Dang it.
Okay. Great. Red.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will be
Excellent.
13 and 13.
Yes, sir, DM.
Um,
May I have another? Like,
Silvery bars.
Well, maybe it won't be 13.
why?
Well, does an 18 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Then it will still be a
Still
16.
hits.
still be a
So
15.
you
So
get an
32
extra
total
D20.
or
You
60?
get advantage.
You
You're
get
giving it to
advantage.
me?
20,
Am I
26.
what am
26.
why?
Attack.
Because
I
And
did silvery
you will
bars.
raise
Okay.
It'll be a,
half, so 13
Two
and
I was not
D20s,
raging
and
yet.
then I'm not going to
So
move
it's
my
your turn.
hunter's mark. or
I
no?
will rage.
No, because then I can get paid.
Bonus
Now I have
action
use my
to
bonus.
if you
move the
use
100
your
mark.
hunter's mark this time, you can. You
So
just
I
can't
have
do
to
the D8.
go down.
Right.
You'd have to do it next
to
time.
Alright,
so
that's
do
fine.
my
it.
Did I
rages
get
to
2
mark
attacks or
that.
just advantage?
And then true to form because Tusk is
You
just
wanna
gonna
move it,
keep doing
because
what's
you'll
been
get
working.
more over
He's gonna
Right, but you're just
hit
giving me
it
advantage
with the
to
axe.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
you'll
Because
still
there ain't
do-
no crystal orb around
Yeah.
that's better than
he'll
his
do,
axe.
2d6 and an 8.
What else were
yeah.
we expecting Tusk
And
to
then
do?
next turn, it'll be
Reckless.
2d6.
Because I can do that
Yeah.
for 24 to hit.
That will
That's
hit.
only 4. So I don't care.
I mean, it's no complaints. They're all good options.
14 points of damage.
Excellent.
Okay.
Juno, you up?
I'm going to go longbow.
All right.
And I'm going to do move my hunter's mark bonus. And I have advantage. What do we got? 24?
Yeah. it is.
Advantage.
Roll for crit.
Roll for crit.
So what do you have advantage from?
Nope.
From my silvery
Silver
bars.
bars.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
so-
you hit.
So that would be 4.
4 damage. All right.
Oh, wait. Is it a 6 and a. No, it's 8.
You still get 2d6.
Okay, so
2d6
1.
and
So
an
that's
8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
plus your proficiency.
No, I already did it.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it,
so,
okay, got it.
yeah.
Plus
So
6,
9.
Cool. 9 total damage. All right. Go ahead, Rybar.
That's all I got.
It's a water elemental.
Water.
Something.
Do not do it again.
It's not 82.
Man, I wasn't gonna, but I really want to now.
Do it.
Can I accidentally smite Rybar?
You could accidentally smite Rybar, yes.
Who's face to face with it?
Tusk.
I'm going to cast air bubble on Tusk so he can't be smothered.
All right. Ooh. Skill cannon.
I'm gonna move up to get advantage on him.
He should get the
Absolutely.
tricorn hat.
Stop
20 to hit.
20 hits. This tricone hat's going to be a better long-running joke than the glistening armor.
10, 12,
Oh, no.
13, 15.
15 damage. All right. And then we go to Nyx.
Can I walk up to it and touch it, shock and grasp?
Yeah, absolutely.
See if I can actually.
Nicely
use
done.
it.
I'm not in it yet, so it doesn't matter.
22 points.
That will hit.
I've got radiant. That's all I got.
And I got 6 points of lightning
Radiant's still
damage.
magical.
It seems to be extra effective against it. Lucan.
I'm not going to be super effective against it.
It's
Bonus
usually
action to
Firebolt.
see if we can get
It's
max
not
again.
point.
It's not max. Have you been hit?
No, not yet.
That's
No.
right.
Oh, Tusk, you were hit.
I'll get you
So
a
that is
Girl,
9
yeah.
temporary hit points.
To me?
Yep.
Great.
And then Firebolt and do absolutely nothing. That's a nat 20.
That's a
It
hit.
sounds like you're doing something to me.
You know what happens to water when it gets hot? It evaporates.
I was going to say the same thing that happens to everything else.
Hey.
Lucan hits him.
9.
9. As you
So
strike it,
5.
you see some steam start to billow away.
You did something.
And then, it doesn't like Lucan doing that.
Mm-mm.
Does it have reach?
It does have reach.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
What's your AC?
16.
That
Oh,
would be
it's
2
me.
hits.
What? The first one.
Well, the first one's going to be 22.
Yep.
And the second one's going to be 8.
So that's a
I will
bonus
shield
action.
so the second one
Reaction.
doesn't
So
hit
if
me.
it hits
You
you,
take 13.
then you just do it as a reaction to the limit.
Cool. I have taken 1 point of damage.
What I rolled. What
Tusk.
dice I rolled.
Tusk. Second
No,
verse,
That's on their turn.
same as the
So they
first.
say
Yep,
plus-
you advantage on skill cannon.
So you
On
just
my stuff.
you don't. It's just a reaction.
I
to
hit
being
skill
damaged.
Ganon.
Okay.
20. You said I had advantage on skill Ganon.
They haven't.
Oh, I know.
20 to hit the
Hopefully
water.
I know
That's,
that.
I've never action
I wanna
on
keep
any
the whole party.
character that I've played, so.
Why?
that
So,
is
breaking you, huh?
16 points of damage.
16. All right, it's starting to look like it's bloodied. Juno.
Longbow, plain
Absolutely.
warrior. And do I have advantage still?
You're doing the bonus action.
No,
to
you don't.
do-
You don't have this.
She said that. Yep. So
Yep.
no.
14.
14 hits.
And then you're doing 2d8,
Yep.
2d6.
Yep.
Yay!
6.
6
Cocked. Oh.
plus 8 plus 1 plus 3.
6, 15.
Girl, hold on.
18.
14, 15, 8. Yeah.
We're bad at math.
You
Yes.
broke my head.
18.
18 damage.
Broke
All
my
right.
broke my noggin.
Right by you're up.
Um.
You
I'm
bad
trying
about
to
the
be
numbers
fast.
too quickly.
I know, I'm trying to be quick.
You're fine. I am going to.
Okay, never change.
I'm just gonna firebolt it. With a 23 to hit,
That will hit.
and it's just gonna do 8 damage.
All right, more steam billows off of the elemental. Skill cannon.
All right. Still across.
That's a nice hit.
That is a nice hit.
That's a crit.
That's a nice hit.
And we're gonna use our last.
Smart, smart,
Our last
smart,
smite.
smart, smart. Everybody.
Ew. 14.
Wow.
14, 26, 28, 30.
All right, with your radiant flames that you erupt from your blade, it turns it into steam. Hammer.
Hammer! Look at that. Look at that
The
disappointment.
The bluntest
The
of blades.
radiant flames that envelop your weapon turn it into steam as a small watery core drops to the now empty pool.
I'll
Bonus action.
Walk up to your
Wait,
hammer.
wait. The steam
11.
just exfoliates my sport or my
Exactly.
pores. Just yes.
Now, as he steps out of the steam, Skilgannon is just glistening
JJ.
and glowing.
I like what he said at first. It exfoliates his spores, like his little pustules, and
You're out of combat.
So, does it turn into a laser light show because of his glistening radiant armor?
You know what? I put on the amulet.
It
soon.
does now.
No. I put on the amulet as soon real quick and just tap it to turn it on and blind everybody.
Okay, drama boy.
Pulls out the drum, gives a sick bass beat.
I'm gonna use
Sex Raptor party.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make like a really low bass line.
Yep.
So we're not doing.
Somebody else with prestidigitation has to add the different line.
I just every fourth beat I throw out like
This one,
a
everyone's
I
just gonna
don't
take the
have
feet so
it.
that they can take precedence.
Yeah.
If we're a band, prestidigitation is my instrument.
There it
Yeah,
is.
you're
I
the
got the drum.
synthesizer.
Wait, you got the drum? I'm the one with the
More
hammer.
cowbell.
No, he is the
I actually
synthesizer.
have a drum.
I am the cowbell. I hit my.
That's right. I have the loop.
As you return to the main room, with each puzzle solved, a unique sensation of harmony fills the temple and a path forward is revealed. You now have access to the inner sanctum, where the elemental keystone awaits.
Okay.
I'll go in first.
I was saying.
As you step deeper into the temple's heart, the presence of an ancient mystical power grows stronger, guiding you toward your goal. The chamber is circular, with walls adorned with intricate carvings depicting the dance of elemental forces. The floor is a mosaic of swirling patterns, each symbolizing a different aspect of the elements. The elemental keystone rests atop a pedestal in the center, suspended in an almost weightless state, its power palpable.
How big is it?
It's about the size of a 12-ounce can.
Oh,
Oh.
It's a tall boy.
No, 12 ounce, not a 16 ounce.
Darn it.
As you enter the inner sanctum, you feel the presence of ancient magics that reside here and anticipation of what awaits as you draw nearer to the elemental keystone.
What do we see around it? Okay.
It's an empty room with a pedestal in the middle.
I'll take it.
Alright.
And I'll press it to my forehead and say, hello?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go and try
No.
to crush it like
Crunch
a
it like a
orange
can?
Yeah.
No.
The gem seems to respond to your presence. It glows, intensifying, and has energy pulsated in harmony with your own Rybar. When you carefully take hold of the keystone, you feel a surge of elemental power coursing through you. It's as if you've become a conduit for the forces of nature, and for a brief moment, you are one with the elements.
Ask the other stone if this is its friend.
I'm pretty sure I'm being electrocuted.
I'm pretty sure.
I try to communicate with it. Does it talk to me
It
like?
does not communicate
Okay.
in the normal way, any way you recognize.
I will hand it to Tusk and say, "This one's broken."
Is it any different with his tinfoil hat on?
Yeah.
Do
It starts to stand up a little more.
Try standing up.
This goes to you. You're holding on to things.
Okay.
You feel an electrical shock as his power is coursing through your veins.
Is there anything else we're supposed to do in here? Is there anything else
There's nothing else that you
conceivable?
can see in the room.
Well, we did it, guys. Look at us. We're
Really quickly, are we getting? Can I?
There's water in
Are
it.
we still getting some kind of? Did we do anything with like the cores, or do those have some kind of arcana running through them?
Tusk says he wanted the hearts of the elements.
Yeah, I got to do the. It's
Let's
part
get
of my
out of
question.
here
Lord.
with
Okay,
the
those are
prize
for the
before
tribe to
you
eat.
nom nom.
You
nom.
keep your hands off
Nom,
them.
nom, nom, I have the fire one. I grabbed it before
Nuh-uh,
you did.
nuh-uh.
Yes, I did.
She has all. You
And
dirty
she kept
bastard.
the other one.
You guys-
It's for the Krahana.
I can give it to you. Here you go.
The wind one.
They're all
Who's our
together,
leader
right? We
today?
want them all
Me.
together.
I killed the
Lead
water
these
one.
fools on.
Why don't we
by
put all
myself.
four
Guys,
of them
let's go
together,
back to the
like
genie.
touching each other?
I mean, Jean.
His name is
She has
Gene.
two. I have one, and you have one.
Yeah.
After they all leave.
Not with the, okay.
And a song.
I had left you, but okay.
No, what are we doing? Is there anything else?
We gotta head back.
Well, let's
Can't we all
check.
touch the cores together?
Yeah. What
Let's
if they
just
put
do a
all
couple
the
things real
elements?
quick.
Across the street.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
like Unite Megazord.
You
Let's-
have
4 of them.
oh those cores.
Yeah. What cord do you think I was talking about?
The keystone. For
No,
some
no,
reason.
no,
The
no,
keystone.
no.
I was talking about the elemental core.
So they want to
But as
take.
soon as I have 4, I'm going to touch them together now because evidently that's something that interested you.
We're going to. Or he would like to try this. I don't know why he's taking the hearts of kills and trying to do this with it, but I mean that's fine.
I don't know. Actually, well, the funny thing is she suggested it.
Oh, we'll do it. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so she suggested
There you
it's
go.
fine. I
Oh,
suggested.
yeah.
All 4 in the middle.
So you put all 4 in the middle.
Yeah.
And what about the 5th piece you got?
There's
there?
only.
What was the can
Oh,
thingy?
the keystone.
Yeah, the keystone. What
The
happens
5th
if
one
you
is
put all 5 of
Mila
them?
Jovovich. Since you're the closest thing,
That means nothing to me.
go on in there, Mila.
Oh,
It's weird that she was brought up earlier today for some reason.
5th element is
So,
what she's
so they put
doing.
all 5 in
No, I
the
was
center.
talking to
All 5 in the center.
Yeah.
She was your
That's-
friend.
that's fine.
So
You guys wanted more combats today? Nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
like we're fine.
Smack the stone
these are the hearts of the kills. This is for the
I'll
Krahana.
grab the fire elemental one again and put it back in my pocket.
Okay. It's starting to warm up a little bit from being doused in 500 gallons of water. That pretty much put it into a block of
Try it now.
I
It's
know
finally starting to warm back up.
I mean, this is a good hand warmer for when we get to cold places. So
No, we're eating that.
you're not eating fire.
We are eating
You could
that.
smelt
It's
your,
the heart of a kill.
armor down and make something.
You want to grow
else.
stronger? This is how you grow stronger.
Get rid of it like that.
Can we have this conversation as we walk?
Fine, we can.
No, Tusk.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Tusk. I can now mark the armor.
Walk and talk.
No, you can't. Your
the
armor remains
heating
clean.
As you return to Gene with the elemental keystone.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
As they leave, I mark a little square in a corner. Defile this place.
Every temple.
Every single one.
Guys.
You're ridiculous.
And then we walk back to Gene.
When you return to Gene with the elemental keystone, his eyes shimmer with anticipation and gratitude. He speaks in a voice like the harmonious melodies of the elements. You have done what few mortals could achieve, and for that, I'm eternally thankful. Will you give it to me?
Do I see 10 children and a dinosaur?
You do.
Yeah.
Are they?
Are they happy?
They seem very happy. They're swinging and playing on purpose like they usually do.
What's Purvis doing?
Just
Purvis
stand.
Is he
Purvis
happy
has been
too?
well trained to let the kids play on him like a jungle gym.
Okay, so he's happy about it.
Damn straight.
You know what? A bargain's a bargain.
Yeah,
Sure.
we hand it over.
As you hand it over, he continues to speak. With the return of the elemental keystone, I am free once more to wield the power of the elements. As promised, I shall grant you a boon of your choosing. Tell me, traveler, what is your deepest desire, and I shall make it a reality as a token of my boundless gratitude.
What we had to do was like, Well, thank you as you have given this to me. Does his voice like descend into deep evil?
More of as he takes a hold of it, he kind of puts it to his chest, and like the human facade that was him seems to like just melt off as you now see basically a fully powered djinn standing in front of you.
It's the red.
No, it's blue.
Oh, I was
And
gonna
if
say.
anyone wants an Arcana check, you certainly can take it.
I was gonna say it was the red version of Genie from Aladdin.
that's so
when he
bad.
comes back and says,
Unlimited power!
17.
Oh. So that's
Wait, so the belt's a
11
noble
plus
A normal djinn.
17.
Noble djinn.
Noble Gen?
Oh.
The nobility.
So,
Yeah.
so.
Did I have Arcana?
Our hearts desire many things. This is
But
not
your
my
blood is
answer.
corrupt.
We're accepting this as a true statement.
You're not
What?
wrong.
This
About
is
that.
not what I want.
Well, be
But-
careful how you word it.
Theoretically, a certain genie could tell us what other people have received in the past.
Death, torture.
Boundless wealth, eternal life. It's all in there.
The Stay Puft
E- e-
Marshmallow Man.
Boundless. Okay, so
Wait, are we
JJ time?
Time
out.
Time out.
Tusk just wants to basically blurt out he wants his sword.
But then that's a
Dude,
trick
I want
question,
a
too.
better hammer.
Oh, why don't we just all say better weapons?
I don't need
Yeah.
They'll be
weapons.
Because you're just gonna casually say, and this is the evil DM speaking, just casually say, better.
Yeah, they're gonna be
weapons."
cursed.
Well, okay.
We're not letting this one talk.
Oh, come on. I'm the best. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Go-
going.
go-
That's why was my question. It's like, are we each getting a choice here, or is this a group decision?
His words.
We're one
Make
booch.
it a, tell me, travel, what is your deepest desire, and I shall make it a reality as a token of my boundless gratitude.
Oh, so it's just one.
But
Depends on how you word it.
transportation
That was how you
We
worded
have a
it.
purpose.
has our boats gone.
Okay.
I have a feeling once we get another boat, we're gonna lose that boat. We don't have great lucks with boats.
That's true. You've shipwrecked twice in 5 episodes.
We've had a total of 2 boats and they've both shipwrecked.
Like I said, I'm with Tusk.
My dad has this sweet flying boat.
I was thinking flying boat.
I'd love to have that.
I'd
Cross.
love to have
I didn't know you could
all
do
of the
that.
stones.
Krusk has 2 deepest desires. But I don't know if you guys want me to speak.
Well, it's a communal deepest desire. Would we share any of these?
You just said you wanted the stones?
I threw it out there.
Tusk would say, I want the Kurhana to work. Or he would say, I want to successfully rebuild the Wolf Skull.
Okay, but we don't all share that.
But, I mean, he said deepest desires, man.
No, I hear you.
And I threw out better weapons, but somebody would shoot
What was
it down.
Tusk's deepest desire about the wolf?
To successfully rebuild the...
Rebuild the
Yeah,
clan.
rebuild the clan.
I want.
Okay. What is yours?
I want to know the location of the mercenaries that destroyed or killed my friends and took their weapons.
Ooh, what's yours?
I'd say find the stones. Because that's what we're on a quest for.
Oh, that's wise.
Okay, you're keeping in line. Good job.
I was the one who threw out stones. Saves us a lot of time if he just gives them to
Professional
us.
been there?
I feel like the stones has been sitting on my mind, but I also want to get rid of these kids. Can they be sent home safely to where they came
They
from?
didn't have
They're
homes.
This is their home.
They were
How
homeless
dare you.
orphans.
All
How
right, fine.
dare you?
Well, you asked me.
I don't speak mine out loud,
Well, not harm them, just
How
but my deepest desire is a
Dare
+2
you take-
charisma.
it's not going to happen. How about we just have them as our own kids then?
Yes, that's
what
what they are.
But I thought they were servants.
No.
Okay, good.
They originally were.
Okay,
No,
all right.
No,
so
they never
player
were.
Juno
player-
is not.
So player
me-
knowledge, they are family.
Okay,
they
but-
are tribe. They are
But
ours.
Juno is not a fan of kids.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem.
I'm telling Ava.
That's gonna be a wall that they have to get over.
They aren't either.
A certain djinn could tell us if we're supposed to pick one thing each or one thing communally.
Yes.
Yes, the djinn could tell you that.
Is that what you desire?
No.
Oh god, we just gotta come up with something, guys.
Dude, I'm just gonna say better weapons. We're waiting. We're taking too much
Pure.
time.
No, we're
Pure
not.
weapons.
We're taking too much time here.
No, we're not.
I don't know. I feel like the stones is really good.
Take a hammer.
He's not gonna.
So
when you say
weapons-
we want the stones,
the
he's gonna put 5 stones, random stones
Okay.
in front
The
of us. Come on,
weapons
guys.
of our dreams desires. That's what our communal thing is. Weapons of our dreams desires.
They're pure and not cursed. Not cursed.
Well,
You gotta make sure they're not cursed. right?
tusks might be cursed.
What about a Holy Avenger Great Hammer?
Well,
We would like appropriate, rare,
I'm mildly concerned because his eyes got huge.
magical weapons that we can each use without curses or punishment.
Hold on. You said rare, which is a specific type of item. If we're going this, let's go all the way.
no.
As a DM in Sunbury, I have to warn you that certain items are not allowed to be used by people of certain levels. But
As a DM of Sunbury, these characters are not allowed to be used at a Sunbury table.
Of this table.
I definitely
Roll that valid.
as a new DM.
Cool.
As a player, yeah, we want better magical weapons.
Now, are we talking?
Is that your wish?
Are you saying you want to go even higher than rare?
You saying legendary?
Yes.
want-
I think in legendary.
No, you seem to be on the right path.
Do you know what the problem is? He'll give you the legendary spork of the meal's end.
Right.
Yeah,
It has
yeah.
like,
Weapon
has like
involved,
8
just saying.
tangs on the end or whatever.
No, go ahead, Braden. You had the good vernacular choice.
should I change it?
My wands only go up to very rare.
Dude, just say it. Say it the exact same way.
We,
Say it the exact
I will
same
say that the only change is rare, very rare, or artifact coolest that you can get.
Oh wait, we're just saying magic items or
I did.
magic weapons.
It's too late. He said it. Beautiful.
I
Go.
said weapons.
I said magic weapons of appropriate level for each of us, so it could be.
Yes.
Very well. He snaps his
That's
fingers. The
uncommon.
entire oasis disappears along
Oh.
with him. And in each of your hands is the weapon of your dreams. Weapon type.
My
Oh,
dream.
I can't use it.
What's your weapon type? So like sword, axe, bow, hammer,
Wand.
dagger, wand,
Okay.
Magic staff.
staff.
You said
God.
weapon type, and weapon and staves are different. Oh, staffs! I can use a staff.
Okay.
What's the twist? Where's
Yeah.
the screws that are put into us?
The twist, you have not unlocked its full potential yet.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I have a great axe.
So,
That's not
what
my
I
bone
need
that
from each
you
of
made
you,
yourself.
and this can be done after the session,
He said
I need
no
you
weapon.
to
I
message
just
me
made a bow.
directly what type of weapon or item you would like. And it has to be at least weapon adjacent, so wand, staff. And then
Class appropriate, you mean?
hammer. What's that?
Class appropriate.
Well, whatever.
Or
You
like-
don't have to be class appropriate. You don't want
Oh.
to be able to use it.
I mean,
If you're a
God.
thief rogue, you can use whatever magic
That's
item
true.
you want at a certain level.
But in your hands appears the most intricate and beautifully crafted version of that item that you've ever seen.
Dad's gonna
Tusk.
be so jealous.
In one part of his heart is very glad to see it. In the other, he stows it disappointed.
Is it one of your weapons that you
Because he knows his real heart's desire was to avenge
To
his
kill-
clan
what can
No.
I take?
or to rebuild.
No, he can't use the
I want
weapon.
to hear that.
He won't allow himself to use it. He didn't make it.
For real?
go broke, go big or
See,
go home?
those
I can
stones
take
in the
this.
handle.
Well, he's
No, he's
said
gonna
it's
eat
not
it.
gonna be
He's
fully
eat the
unlocked.
stones. They're part of the kills. It's
Yeah.
Krahana.
I've never had
Oh yeah,
one.
So-
you start.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Staff of the Magi.
I know that's what you're picking.
How high are you able to go up with this?
Just send me what the weapon type that you want.
Okay.
If you have a preference on the item itself, that's great.
Are you saying we can go all the way to the top?
You can pick whatever you like.
He's going to tell
I'm
us.
just telling you, it's not.
Yeah, it's
out
also it's
yet.
not ready to. It's not. Yeah.
But you might have it for a long time.
I got the toothpick of the Magi, and
That's
over
fine.
time it's going to grow.
So while everybody is ogling the new things, he
Wait,
kind
wait.
of dejectedly goes over to Nyx and asks for the hearts.
I only have 2.
Can I have them?
Sure.
And he will begin to perform the Krahana. and he will take a bite out of the elemental hearts and then offer them to the kids and to the rest of the party.
And I'll
of the
take a
kids will
bite.
take a bite.
Ceremoniously take a bite.
Is everyone else taking bites?
Of
Yeah,
what?
I did it before.
Of what?
Of the Quran.
Except for
The hearts
except for
of
the
the
fire
elementals.
one.
Well, he's prepared them.
I'm not gonna bite the fire one.
Why not?
It's a firebrand.
Got you.
Dang.
I bit it.
I'll take this time. I'll take a bite of each.
Okay, yeah.
Son of a
perform it for each
How
one.
in God's name do we take a bite of the earth one?
Have you not
Very
eaten
nasty.
dirt?
Gross.
It tastes.
very
It tastes.
gross,
It tastes
but
like
it's part of
Oreos.
the ritual.
It's a rock.
All right, if we're part of the clan,
Yes.
Hey, yes!
He's so proud.
As you finish the ritual of the Krahana, all of you feel the elemental energies from the cores and the hearts surging through your veins.
It's fun.
So, you will also gain 2 points of resistance to the 4 elements.
Ooh.
And then you can learn a cantrip of the elemental type. So,
How the
one
hell do you put that in
cantrip
here?
of one of the elements, and they have to deal the elemental type damage.
so we get
But-
two
Firebolt,
different elemental
frostbite, 2
resistances.
points of resistance to the 4 elements, yes.
Put it.
I don't know how to
When
put
you say
that.
2 points,
Cross at the
So
end
if
of it
you
will
took
go.
5 damage from a firebolt, you take 3 damage from the firebolt.
oh, so not resistance.
It's not resistance.
It's literally damage reduction. 2 points.
2.
So we're gonna put that in notes.
Notes.
Just put it in notes. You can probably manage
Okay.
it. I don't care. She's
Backstory. I have no clue how to do that.
Current story.
Uh,
Yeah, backstory or notes is just fine.
2 points resistance. and then-
Point elemental.
2 points of damage reduction is probably a better way of writing it.
Oh god, that's gonna be forgotten real quick in the middle of a fight.
So the elemental
Okay.
ones that we're looking at
We
are
all have it, so that helps.
so fire.
Fire, cold,
Well, not cold, fire, water.
water
Air.
is generally
Still
cold,
recording.
Yeah, water is
and
cold.
lightning.
Oh, so there isn't like a direct. Okay.
Fire,
Air would be
water,
lightning,
air,
yeah,
and
so it's
lightning.
fire, water. It's fire, cold, lightning, and
It would be easier for the DM if we simply got it all.
No.
No, 2 points elemental
Lightning.
reduction, right?
yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Yeah,
That's probably
elemental
easier.
damage.
Thunder
Yeah,
Thunder
2
for
points.
earth.
Earth.
Yeah, so just
like
2 points of
shifting,
elemental
shattering.
damage.
thunder.
Elemental damage reduction.
Oh, so
It's easier to write it that way.
okay.
Okay. All right. Then do we keep moving on? Do we have a general idea of how to get out of this desert?
See, Krahana makes the clan strong. You should listen to your elder.
Who's ever
Oh,
keeping track
I'm
of the
older
kids? They
than
all have it
you.
too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they all have it.
I'm older than you.
But I am chief, therefore I'm older.
I'm better looking. You don't have the you don't have the mohawk anymore.
I do. It's still there. Don't worry. It's just hiding
It got
underneath.
buzzed.
It's hiding underneath.
No, it got buzzed.
We adjusted the tinfoil.
Yeah, so to fix the
That's a great sentence. We adjusted the tinfoil hat. Oh, man.
Has that been working against the lizard people?
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, just double check.
Fantastic.
Just double
Use
check.
those as people.
Yeah. No.
I didn't read his mind.
Yeah, no, they haven't found me yet. It works.
But no, do we have an idea of how to get out of this desert from here?
Yes, you
Since
can
the
continue
OS
to head north.
Okay.
So it takes you several more days, about another 3.5 days specifically, before you see the edge of the desert, and then you enter into basically a not lush, but like a prairie fields.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I took off my armor again because I didn't want to get
Oh,
exhausted.
yeah. That part makes sense. I mean, unless you wanted to wear your plate armor through the desert.
No, I kind of I put it on to fight Shimmy. We're good now.
Sorry, up ahead you can see it's not a full metropolis, but there's a fairly lively mid-sized city just on the horizon of the prairie fields that you can see. As you get closer, you can see a small sign just on the side of the road that says Evercrith, 1 mile ahead.
Evercrith.
EVOCRITH.
Oh.
EVOCRICH.
That sign has a lisp.
1 mile ahead. Population 3,000.
Okay, it's not tiny.
It's not tiny, but it's not huge. Right?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of.
As we
movement
step
at this
in, does
table
it say
today.
population 3006?
Well, the sign's a mile back.
Oh.
So if you want to wait there and the other 5 of you go in,
Well, let's go. Tarsk walks in.
all right.
Oh, you
And
Walking towards
as you
the
enter
city.
the city of Evocrith, we'll end the session there for tonight.
Beautiful. You look. That's beautiful. I love that whole section.
GM.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
So, thank you all for participating. Thank you everyone for watching tonight. Yes. You go to level 5.
Hey.
You did take out 4 CR5 creatures.
Well, we really enjoyed this adventure then.
Just a few bonuses throughout the session. So thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks. The VOD of this video should be up tomorrow sometime, assuming internet likes us. Thank you much. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.